Yeah, I sent the invite in the Discord.
Oh, okay. So I must have just missed it.
Yeah, maybe.
Yes, I
Oh,
got
here
it.
it is. Yep, I missed it too.
It's kind of fun, you know, at least then you'll hear all the city sounds and stuff, you know?
Yes.
Sirenscape is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I love Sirenscape.
Not just saying that because they're an official sponsor either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't able to get it to work on my work computer here.
No stress. Yeah, you said you're using a different monitor and everything today, right?
Yeah, Naomi's out there on our PC, and I have my my work computer here, and I'm supposed to have a second monitor here, but it stopped working. So just down to one tonight.
I should have it here.
It looks like the sound alerts aren't active. I'll have to fix that. Oh well. Hey, everybody's already getting in there nice and early in the chat. That's awesome. See Renegade, Capricious Nature, Furious George, Furious George.
Don't hurt yourself.
Hey, thanks for the subscription, Renegade. Cyber Smiley, early. I thought I was late. Well, we might have started a minute late. I don't know. We were hustling to set up. We got a couple things we're doing today. Oh, and I know we don't have the intro video. We'll hopefully have that by next time. Did you happen to hear back from Jay about the giveaway thing?
Nope.
Oh, okay, we'll try to get that by the next one.
Yet. Yeah, I'm fairly certain that it won't be a problem. I know they've been rather busy with the Kickstarter thing that they're partnering with.
Yeah. Hey, Cyberfight Clothing in the chat. What's up? It's one of our official sponsors here.
Hey.
I'll be doing some promos for some of his new shirts here coming up next week. Also, female streamers. He's looking for more potential streamers to sponsor. He's got a handful of guys, but he's looking for some girls that are interested in helping. So maybe one of our players could get involved there.
Cool.
We'll follow up.
Y'all have to let me know if my microphone ever starts sounding crackly. I was having some issues with Discord audio for some reason in previous streams, so just let me know and I'll switch to my headset mic.
Okay, it sounds good right now. So.
Okay, good. Hopefully it'll stay that way.
Yeah.
I like your shade, Simon.
Right?
Thanks. I can't see shit.
That's the struggle of cosplaying when you're streaming. It's always like there's always something that hinders.
Just
like
I have try not to knock anything off the desk.
No, that's fairly okay. It's mostly because all of my apps are all in dark mode, and I'm nearsighted.
Oh.
It's just black and some like blurry lines of white. So I have to zoom in on the chat actually.
Graphite Dragon says he's picturing this crew doing stretching and weird improv games right now to warm up. Naked yoga for me right before I hit that stream.
Here we go.
Cyberpunk Uncensored.
Hey, we're officially live. Now everybody can see us. What's up? How's everybody doing?
Excited.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad everybody got here nice and early in chat. And yeah, we had to set up, we want to kind of get right into it because Tracy, who's playing Ellie, has to dip out around like 4:30 for about an hour, but she will be hopping back in. At that point, I'll be running Ellie as an NPC just to kind of keep things going, and so the team doesn't lose their nomad and driver, you know. But yeah, let's first. I want to tell everybody, you know, to learn more about the players, check out the Session 0. It's on the Cyberpunk Uncensored YouTube. You can learn all the details on how these players know each other. I will do a little mini recap as we get started, but for the most part, if you want to get into those details, check out that Session 0. It is awesome. All right, let's just go around the table real quick. Everybody just introduce yourself as a player, tell people where they can find you, and then mention the character you're playing. Simon, you want to start it off?
Sure. I'm Simon at Wandering DM. You've seen me around, sometimes here on the GM Roundtable, sometimes in as a weird elf rocker boy. I GM a bunch of games on my channel as well. And tonight I'm playing Ace, the retired cop from the NCPD who got fucked over by the system.
Very true. Valerie.
Valerie Mulligan. If you find Rob, you find me, pretty much.
Yeah, we did just launch your new Twitter. I think we set the URL finally to like cyber_Valerie. So you got your new one going for public, so that's good.
And I'm going to be playing the Fixer Phoenix.
Hell yeah.
Hey, y'all.
Awesome. Tracy?
Hello, everybody. I am Tracy, also known as Mismatch Tech on the internet. I stream a lot of games kind of all over the internet. I've played some Cyberpunk RED one-shots on my channel, and I've even played in a campaign with Simon as my DM before. So big fan of Cyberpunk RED, of course. I am playing Ellie, our resident nomad, the not your typical nomad kind of nomad. So that's what I'll say about her.
And William, and would you rather Billy? I noticed your Twitter. It's
No.
Billy. What do you prefer?
Will is fine.
Okay, Will. Cool.
But yeah, you can find me at Billy Huddles, and I'll be playing the media. Looper.
Oh yeah, Naomi.
My name's Naomi. I'm playing the exec, Cynthia, and I really don't have a lot of social media, but I'm happy to be here. Excited.
Yeah, you have your Twitter at least. People can go follow.
Yeah.
Keep up.
I did make a Twitter.
Yeah, what is it? What's the URL? It's Madlass something.
Madlass McGee, yes.
Madlass McGee. Hell yeah. All right, people can look that up, and I'm gonna have all the links in the description of these VODs when they hit YouTube, so anybody can look people up. Yeah, so everybody knows each other in game, and like I said, everybody can check out Session 0 to learn more about the details. But for the most part, everybody, you know, is working together. You guys are starting a neocorp together called Veritas. It's a media corporation to kind of expose corruption, to kind of push the truth, be kind of that shining light in the dark city, I guess you could say. So let's get into it. You guys, you know, all personal bills are caught up right now for the month. We already paid all that in advance, you know, as we were creating characters. Y'all have recently acquired this property. It's between Old Japantown and the Hot Zone. And here, I guess in Roll20 here, I'll go ahead and bring up the Night City map. That way we can get an idea where everything is and just kind of get a feel for the city. But yeah, you guys are located right there in between Old Japantown and the Hot Zone. Somewhere we'll say right around here maybe. I think we said over here near the hotel and motel sort of situation there. But yeah, you're posted there. It's an abandoned firehouse. You rent it from Equal Rights Properties, or ERP. It's a neocorp of private investors aiming to restore less desirable areas one building at a time. Instead of giving it out to neocorps chains, they're trying to hook up, up and coming and new people and people such as yourself, even at that pre-Neo Corp, just starting out. But it's an abandoned firehouse, like we said. Your monthly, because of the size now, after this, monthly expenses, lifestyle expenses, we'll say it's a total of $8,000 for the party to maintain the building, right? And for everybody to live. But how that works is every month, as long as you guys are kicking out, one good story that's credible or is at least making some type of big wave, your advertisers pay for that. And that's how we do it, So it's not like people are, hiring you to go do gigs. You're doing this for your own corporation to break these stories and do truth. But you do have advertisers paying monthly as long as you're breaking a story every month, So before we move forward, let's discuss that real quick. I would like the team to decide who is your one main advertiser. And then there's going to be two smaller ones. So pick your one main advertiser and then maybe a small corporation for your secondary. And then chat. If chat wants to come up with one other small little Neo corporation or corp as a small advertiser, they'll have one main one, two small ones. So chat, and it can be a corporation you come up with. It doesn't even have to be legit from the lore of Cyberpunk RED. I would rather it does, but no stress. So chat, come up with a name for a Neo corp that's an advertiser, and then the group, discuss amongst yourselves who's the main one and a little one.
So, who do we hate the most? And let's not go with them.
I would say, generally, corporations like Biotechnica are pretty, low corruption, generally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe even something like Petrochem or somebody like that too. They're around, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and the other thing too, just from a point of view of citywide, I know you want to avoid people you dislike, but let's not forget some corporations do things to try to look good. They might buy a little advertising in a media corp such as yourselves that's exposing truth and the good guys just to look like they're aligned like that. So honestly, your main advertiser, your two little ones, they can be anybody, good, bad, media, whatever you guys think, and I'll play into it in the future.
I feel like because Val is here, my vote is going towards Raven Micro Cyber.
That's funny.
But honestly, I'm up for anything.
That would be a good tie-in.
Yeah.
Maybe Raven Micro Cyber could be the little one.
Okay.
A small advertiser. I like that. Medium level. What would be a nice big corp? Maybe something from actual lore. So I name something everybody would recognize.
The Continental,
Continental
food
brands.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Let's go with that.
I like them.
Yeah. They're hitting you every month with the new line of flavors of kibble and all that shit,
Can we do unboxings of our new
Yeah,
kibble?
let's do that. They send you guys, as part of the advertising package, you guys are even encouraged to do little, unboxing videos to hype the new flavors, even if they don't taste that good. You got to fake it. And maybe it'll involve an acting role. And you got to make the sponsors happy, I like that. Okay, Neocorp, let's pick one more other little advertiser from chat. If you guys want to just check out chat. And it doesn't have to be a small company. It just means, they're a smaller advertiser. They're not spending the bulk of a full page ad or a full video or something. They're just, giving a little bit.
I see Renegade talking about Danger Girl.
I like that.
And I'm partial to Cat Girl detectives.
That would be cool.
There's Integrity Media Group. Theta Biotics? Theta Biotics? There's a bunch. I don't know.
I like Danger Girl.
I like Danger Girl too. I think that's fun.
Girl does seem fun.
That could be interesting. That could lead to some interesting things too. And I think that'd be fun. So your main advertiser that handles a bulk of that 8,000 is going to be Continental Brands. And then your two smaller ones are going to be Danger Girl. They do a little ad. And then what was the other one? Raven Microbiotics?
Yes.
Micro-cybernetics.
Micro-cybernetics. Okay, cool. Yeah, and let's type those in chat whenever we're done, just so we can keep track, or whoever's keeping a log of things going on session to session, maybe make a note of that. I was going to make a little handout on Roll20 just to digitally, anybody can just drop info in there, contacts, things you guys collect. We'll get that going soon. But okay, that's how you guys are paying for it. You just got to, put out a story monthly that satisfies the main sponsors. You guys just moved in last night. Moved your things in. Everyone's waking up. Let's go around the table and describe your morning rituals of waking up and, what you look like today. Let's start with Ellie, because I know you do have to go in about 13 minutes or so. So let's.
Actually, so some good news is it's actually at 5 is my meeting.
okay.
It hopefully shouldn't be more than 30 minutes. So
Nice, awesome.
I'll be here for a little bit at least. But Ellie, her morning. So she likes to go out. She has nightlife. Occasionally, she's not like out every night, but she does like to indulge pretty often. So I'd like to say last night was one of those nights where she was out partying at the club.
Now, when she parties, does she, drink, or is she like your sister Phoenix? She'll dabble in a little synth coke sometimes, or
occasionally, yes.
Okay.
She's very. It's casual. Like she doesn't go because she, sometimes she has to drive and things like that. So she tries to not go too hard. She probably had, she drank quite a bit the night before, but she probably didn't do any hard drugs. So she's waking up a little hungover today. Probably not in the best of moods. She wakes up and her hair is kind of frazzled. She likes to usually keep it tied back and tries to be well kept. But this morning, she's just kind of not in her tip-top shape. So she wakes up, and the first thing she needs is some coffee or tea. And she's pretty. If you guys see her, you'll know that she had a night out.
All right, cool. So there's an A and B sort of thing going on. Like if she went partying, she kind of looks a little bit more worn.
Yep.
Maybe a little fresher on the nicer days. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, sounds good. What about Looper?
Yeah, he would have probably also been, out the previous night, but probably not at like a club, more at like a dive bar, just getting,
party together. No.
Just getting probably hammered, probably doing after he loses track of things, who knows. But surprisingly, he does, well enough for it. So even though he's hungover, he's already making that coffee and like having his morning smoke and getting ready for the day. Yeah.
Nice. So what about Cynthia?
She's definitely an early bird gets the worm type of person. I assume she'd be kind of, I'd be wanting to get set up, could be bright and early, probably downstairs with a cup of coffee already, looking over papers.
Nice. What's she looking like today?
Casual, but looks like she took a shower, hair is down, wearing like a t-shirt, just sitting at a table waiting.
Nice. All right.
A little impatient maybe.
Hey, Captain Binkle there. Thanks for the following. Ace, which morning rituals? What are you looking like today?
Well, if we moved in last night, I probably moved in boxes and shit for the most part of the night because no one was there to help.
Probably, yeah.
So I'm just probably a little sore this morning. I just got up, stretch, go to our little coffee breakfast corner, whatever. Well, just look at everyone that's there, hungover, and just say, you always know who your true friends are when you ask them to move.
That's funny. Everyone goes and party, and Ace had to move by himself. No one helped. What about Phoenix?
Well, Phoenix is in her own place, in her little hotel room. She just woke up from a night of pickpocketing. She has a tendency of, she likes to steal things. That's why she has a lot of jewelry. So if you leave anything around, she picks it up and just a klepto. It's kind of one of her little bad little habits. So she was out there this morning. She's just getting all prettied up, just waiting for them to call, sitting in her room, powdering her face. Clean it up from last night, too.
Yeah, we'll say, last night you stayed in the firehouse. Like I said, everybody moved in last night, so you'd be waking up in the firehouse. So, the firehouse? But same thing, getting ready.
That's where my clothes are. This girl don't let people see herself looking shitty. I ran back home. I said, bye, Ace. I actually stayed around to help Ace, but then I was like, I'm out. I got to get dressed. All
right.
This girl don't see these bags under her eyes.
And Phoenix can move the rest of her stuff in today to make the official move in. But that's everybody. Everybody's kind of. How's she looking? Did you mention the clothing? You said eclectic jewelry.
didn't see because she was up cleaning and doing stuff. So she got it all up and thrown up in a nice little bun. She got a fuzzy coat on, all her jewelry.
Nice.
So it was just.
Oh yeah, looking good. All right, so then you make your way to the firehouse. You guys are gathered up. Like I said, it's in on the edge there of old Japantown in the hot zone. So it is a little bit of kind of a construction rebuilding sort of thing. Like right next door to the building is a construction zone. On the other side, we'll say, is like a multi sort of apartment building complex. And I'm just going to get Sirenscape going a little bit here.
It's a little loud.
Yeah, just turn it down on your end. Should be fine. You should have at least some city sounds going. The sounds of construction going on. And then if you refer over to roll 20, I'm going to show you the building. But in the meantime, I just want to go around the table. You guys are hanging out, doing breakfast. You did your morning rituals. You expressed how you looked. But now you're all sitting down together. Why don't you guys have a conversation between each other? Tell each other about, what your characters dreamed about last night. Ace, what did Ace dream about last night during his sleep?
It's weird. Dreamt about, I was walking up and down some flight of stairs, carrying some heavy shit, while y'all were getting shit-faced across town. Oh, no, wait, that's not a dream. That's what happened between the times of 8 p.m. and midnight.
You should have joined us. We have to celebrate. We all just moved in. Like,
You left it in the truck, man.
yeah.
Yeah, you mean I moved us in, and then y'all celebrated?
There's plenty of time to unpack.
That helped.
Well, I helped a little bit with you. I didn't go out that much.
I mean, Magpie here gave me a hand, but,
I handled a little bit of stuff.
think some of you, and you'll look to Looper, think some of you owe me a pint.
I can do that.
Yeah, and Looper, why don't you tell the group, what did Looper dream about last night?
I was being chased by this Red Chrome Legion member, this mook. He had these wooden teeth. He kept trying to sell me something. I don't remember what it was. It was pretty much a fever dream. I definitely drank too much last night.
What about Phoenix?
Peaches. I miss Peaches.
What about Ellie?
Well, there was this cute girl that I met last night. She had so much cyberware, I wasn't even sure if she was real or not. So I don't even know if this was a dream or reality. I did not get her number, and I'm really sad about it. So I just dream that maybe I'll meet her again at the afterlife or whatever club that I went to. I can't even remember where I went, and I can't even remember her.
It's a rough night.
Well, if you need a wingman.
Yeah, that might be good for next time.
What about Cynthia? What did Cynthia dream about?
World domination? No. I had a dream. I wish. 'Cause I really don't feel like dealing with anything that's about to be happening.
Sucks.
But no, I had a good dream. It was peaceful. Hanging out by a little lake, watching little ducks go by.
Nice. Yeah, and I see the Graphite Dragon saying that building needs a sign, maybe. Who you gonna call? But yeah, it's new. You guys just moved in. I think you can see in roll 20 kind of the front of the building and the layout, first, second, and third floor. Just give you a rough idea of the look. And yeah, maybe you can put up a Veritas sign, or maybe you want to be incognito. I don't know. But there's your building. Shout out to the Red Dragon making the map so last minute. You can see him in the Cyberpunk Uncensored Discord. Also the Graphite Dragon. I mean, you can check out some of his work in the Cyberpunk Uncensored Discord. Patreon supporter. Let me just take a moment real quick to shout out the supporters there. Nino Gaming, who Simon might recognize, one of his players. Awesome to go check him out in some of the live streams on Wandering DM's channel. Chris Anderson, Steve Barr of Sirenscape. Matt James, who's also GM Reservoir Panda, streams with us twice a week. Samurai Matt, Corruption, Rothan, who's Renegade here already in chat. Method, Nick Mastro Filippo, Dolan Pondsmith, who has her work on our Discord as well as an artist. Chris Pilkington, William, and Naomi, who are right here with us. Thanks for the support, joining the game, putting in great effort as well. Jonathan and Patrick, PWB, who helps with our Scream Sheet project with Capricious Nature. Okay, enough of the shout-outs. So here's your layout. And again, Red Dragon, thanks so much for making this. As you look at this sort of blueprint, Let me just go over it here a little bit. This is an old firehouse. You can see the little alarms on the wall that are actually still wired up. You can trigger them from any level. But it's 3 stories. The cameras and security systems that were once in place are all stripped, obviously. You're just looking at bare bones here, but the power, the water, everything is hooked up, functioning. It is a working building. The bottom floor you see has that pull-in garage, the front door, you can see the windows on the sides. It has a kitchen, a big community room. You can see the stairs and the fire pole right next to the stairs. It will take a turn to get down those stairs. You can use the pole, in which case it won't take a turn in a fast situation you want to get down, but it will be just a DV13 to beat with your athletics to not, fall. Other than that, on the bottom level there, you see the bathrooms. You see there is a hole in the wall. We did talk about that in session 0. I kind of like that idea, being a rundown building. Something you guys need to consider. Right over here by the window, there's a hole kind of facing that construction zone, which we'll say is right to the side of the building where you can hear lots of construction. In fact, from the community room, you can kind of look out the hole and see people working on the building next door, all the construction nomads and hired workers, and every once in a while they kind of like look over in the hole and just kind of smile and wave and laugh. That's what you got on the first floor. On the second floor, you can see it's basically a big sort of community room and storage closet. There on the left. On the right are 2 rooms that also have bathrooms. There's also a basic system that was once in place in there. It's empty. It's just 2-floor system, but it's not. There's nothing in it. No programs, no ice, no nothing. But that's what that little side sort of hallway is. Behind that is we'll say boiler room sort of setup. Heats the water. Maybe handles electricity coming in the building or something. Then you got the third floor, which has 4 bedrooms and bathrooms. And then I'm going to let you all decide. On this 4th floor, from the hallway, we can say either from the end of the hallway or the stairwell pole area, whichever end, there's either going to be access to the roof or an attic. Would you rather have an attic that you can maybe have as a sort of hidden room or an attic room somewhere to store, an extra sort of top level? Or would you rather have access to the roof where you can see things from the roof? But you guys can discuss that amongst yourselves. And maybe chat, chime in. What do you guys think?
I prefer the roof.
That's what I was thinking. I like roof access.
Roof.
Yeah, we can have rooftop parties.
Yeah.
That's clean.
See, Ace.
Head's in the right place.
No. Simon says that. Ace
I'm
doesn't.
just kidding.
Let's go with that then. It sounds like everybody says that. Even in chat, I see Graphite Dragon says rooftop. It sounds like the popular vote there. So that's what we got. You guys have access to the roof. We'll say the pole doesn't go up to the roof. That's just from 3rd down to bottom, but the stairs continue up and gives you roof access. So there you go. So that's your building, pretty much in a nutshell. Why don't you guys decide, where did everybody sleep last night? You have those 2 bedrooms on the 2nd floor and the 4 bedrooms on the top floor. I know Phoenix stayed in the hotel room last night, but she's back today. Everyone must... I imagine the other 4 already picked their rooms, and now Phoenix is left with just a couple options.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
I imagine Looper passed out on the couch downstairs.
I kind of liked you having a floor on the or having a room on the 3rd floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like being closer to the roof.
I'm with her on that one. I'm with Ellie on this one.
Okay, Ellie and Cynthia,
Hi.
you 2 are on the 3rd floor. Where's Ace? Where's his room?
I mean, I got good cardio. We'll take one on the 3rd floor.
Okay, and you'll take 3rd. There's 1 more room on 3rd, 2 rooms on 2nd. Looper, which room are you claiming?
I'll take the party floor.
All right, so you'll take a room on the 2nd?
No,
or on the top, on the 3rd?
Yeah, on the 3rd.
Okay, cool. And then Phoenix, you have a room on the 2nd floor.
Oh, that's fine. I just need a place to store the big stuff. I need a trade.
All right, perfect. That's where everyone is staying right now. So yeah, you guys are hanging out. You did your morning rituals. You had a conversation about the dreams you had last night. You moved in. You're kind of hanging out. Anything you guys want to talk about? Go for it. It's your morning. I just described the building. Anything anybody thinking they want to take care of or do today?
Yeah. That hole in the wall. Do you think we could ask the construction site next door to misplace some stuff for us?
I could talk them into that.
Or you could just not ask and take it when they leave. You know they're gonna leave it there.
Yeah, I know, but I'd rather not wake up in 2 days with like a giraffe robot staring at me from the new hole in my bedroom.
That's fair. Yeah.
You have 2 holes.
Oh shit, we got 2 holes?
Oh, I said then we'd have 2 holes.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. Oh yeah, true.
Well, I can go over there and talk to them, see if they got any extra scraps.
Not and be my guest. I can ferry it if you want. I just... Well, you know, I'm not the best at the talk.
Yeah.
The words.
I think we should leave this to Phoenix.
Yeah, you can do that, Phoenix. You got some good social skills being a fixer. I'm sure you could try to go and talk to, the project manager or supervisor on site if you wanted.
Yeah. I mean, where did my mouse go?
Looper's gonna have a little Irish coffee.
All right, yeah, you can do that. Yeah, Phoenix, you can do that. You gonna walk over to the construction site?
Yes, I'm gonna find the one in charge.
Yeah, you walk over there. It doesn't take you long at all to see the difference between all the hired scavvers and nomads doing the grunt work and the one guy that's not getting dirty holding the clipboard with the nice hat and shit, helmet, standing there supervising.
Always.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, excuse me.
Yeah, you need a hard hat to be in this area. Can you back up just a little bit?
Sure, you got any spare hard hat? You can come on here and I want to have a little chat with you.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, just get that poured. Get that poured. It kind of comes back. What's up, lady?
We have a little hole in our building right here that we can see, y'all. Do you have any spare scraps that we can borrow to fill up this hole?
Yeah, give me conversation. Conversation roll.
How do I hit this on roll 20?
Oh yeah, the new character sheet. Yeah, you got to go to it. Click character sheet. When you open your sheet, you'll see the tab, and then under skills.
Did I hit it right?
Yeah, you did. Sorry, I didn't even see it. Great roll. Yeah. I'm really busy. If you can make use of scraps, you'll see piled to the side right here. You can grab any of that shit. Just don't take the stuff out of the bins. They're doing pickup. That's weighted. But you can grab that shit. Have at it. He goes back to construction.
Hey, got some wood for you.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of like wood, synthetic paneling, things like that. You could definitely kind of jimmy rig a wall with this stuff, but it's going to take at least a basic tech roll. So whoever has the best basic tech would probably be the one to supervise this construction, so it doesn't just fall apart and shit.
Not it.
I'm gonna look to our nomad.
I was gonna say I actually have a pretty high tech skill, so I can help, or I'll do it.
Nice. Yeah, good. Yeah, it's set up. Seems sturdy, not coming apart. It's obvious there was a hole there. It's not cosmetically pleasing or anything, but it's working. It's functional. It's made from scraps. But maybe eventually you might want to reinforce or make smooth if you're worried about the cosmetic aspect of it, obviously. But it's fixed, so that's good. And BK, where's Coupler when you need him? One of my past techs and past streams, exactly. Or maybe Trins, get one of these techs we know. That's awesome. Ellie stepped up, even as a nomad. She's got the tech skills. She nailed it. It's all fixed. While Ellie's kind of working with that, and Ace, pulled in the things and did all that. Looper, your phone goes off. Your agent. It's a call from your brother. We'll say his name's Benny. We haven't set that yet. And anybody that's not familiar, you can dive into that background with Session 0. But just to recap, it's your older brother. You look up to him. You love him. He's family. You guys love each other. But little tension there. You guys don't talk as often as you should. He obviously, when family shit went south, he took off to join NCPD and work. But yeah, still family, still love there. But he's giving you a call.
Shit, I gotta take this, guys. Answers in. Benny.
Hey, Looper, what's up? I know we haven't talked in a while, but I need some help, little brother. Need some help.
That seems to be the only time you call is when you need something.
Yeah, well, can't lean on it just anybody. We're family, and there's only so much I trust. And I know we're busy. I mean, you said you were starting up your whole media thing. I'm sure you've been busy with that, right? Is that coming along or what?
Yeah, we're making moves.
Okay. Well, that's good.
What do you got going on?
Well, it kind of involves the media stuff that you do. I'm hoping, you can kind of help out, and I need someone to investigate and expose police chief Reppin and or Vice. No majors will take the leads. I've tried to kind of push it out there a little bit, but Network 54, IMG, nobody will take the leads, man. And I don't know. They're either scared of Chief Reppin or they're in bed with NCPD. I don't know. He's like in I've been trying to expose him and kind of protect the innocent and shit, but there's only so much I can do. And I know you're just kind of starting up with your media shit, man, but I hope you can at least help me.
That sounds pretty interesting. What's this guy's name again? How do you spell that?
Chief Reppin, NCPD Chief Reppin. I'm sure you've seen articles out about him and stuff. REPIN.
Yeah.
But if you can look into him or Vice, there's some shit that's been going on. I know I kind of mentioned it to you long ago when we chatted, but I didn't really get into it. But I don't share my problems, but I've been going through shit here at the PD, and it's just Vice, man. Anytime they're doing these busts, it's like money, drugs, anything coming in, it's either coming in like really fucking light, if even at all. I also see like all the fucking corrupt cops that are doing bad, like shiesty shit, get transferred into Vice and promoted into there and shit. While all the good guys are either like getting laid off or they come up fucking MIA or even KIA in some cases, man. And like, I can't keep poking around, man. It's I'm too close to the beehive here, man. I'm gonna get stung. I need someone else to help. And like I said, no one will take it, man. I don't know who else to trust.
Well, like you said, family, right? That I could take a look into it. I got some new friends that might be able to help me out. So yeah, well, I'll talk to them, and how about I'll give you a call.
Yeah, just hit me back, man. I get off work later this evening. If I don't hear from you, I'll hit you up. And you're still working with that girl Cynthia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she knows too, man. Like lots of corruption going on in PD, and like she knows I'm trying to do right here, man. So like like I said, I know I haven't filled you in or whatever. And also I got to mention, I mean, it goes without saying, obviously, like fuck, man, I can't pay you to break something like this. But family, man, and doing the right thing. I was hoping. So I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you.
Hey, maybe sometime I'll call in the favor, bro.
All right, man. I'll talk to you later.
I'll give you a call maybe tonight.
All right, take care. He hangs up.
Well, then I'm gonna bring this up to them. I imagine that you guys are all still at the table.
Yeah, they just got done building up the wall, came back to sit. You can fill them in on the phone call, we'll say.
Well, just got an interesting call from my brother. A little bit of a story for us to break, which is pretty fortunate. Comes in our first day, shall we say. Bit of a corrupt police chief. If you've heard of him, Chief Reppin. Yeah.
Might have. Rob, would I have known about Chief Reppin?
Oh yeah, 100%. Everybody else, give me a 1d10. I just want to do a little rep check.
Okay.
And then after that 1d10, just give me a library search. We can do a basic thing. That way, if rep isn't enough, I can maybe supplement if someone's really good at researching the guy's name. But Ace would not have to roll that rep check. Working for NCPD, absolutely knows about Chief Reppin. let's see here. Yeah, Phoenix. Phoenix seems to be the only one that isn't as familiar, which is kind of crazy, even being a fixer in the crime world, but maybe just not as familiar with his details. But it looks like everybody else is kind of hip to it, or at least sees what's going on. Give me that library search roll too, everybody.
I have 0. So I was just gonna put that in.
Okay. Yeah, Cynthia? Yeah, and everybody's pretty familiar with Chief Reppin. Ace the most, in particular, very familiar. Kind of surprising that when Looper said, expose this corrupt police chief, I'm sure we all have heard of, because Ace, you know nothing about him really being corrupt. I mean, you know that Vice seems kind of corrupt and fucked up. You know that you were fired because you were kind of set up to make look incompetent or fucked up and were let go. So you know, like, crooked shit happens there because you know you don't fuck up like that, you know? And you see what goes on in Vice, but you're surprised to hear that Chief Reppin is the corrupt one involved or something along those lines because, he's not known for that shit. And who got that really good library search, or at least that 15? Okay, Looper, yeah, and Looper, oops, sorry about that. I just kind of fucked up the map for us. Looper, you, with the library search, come up with, like I said before, a bunch of sort of scream sheet reports that have come out about him over the past years of him being police chief and working his way up. And it doesn't really align so much with kind of what your brother was saying, but hey, shit on face value isn't always what's going on behind closed doors, But on library search, you just see, Chief Reppin is known for moving up his way from kind of a grimier, tougher childhood, and now worked his way all the way up to living in the exec zone. But Chief Reppin seems noble. He even joined the force long ago because he got sick of crime in Night City. His mother was killed when he was young by a booster gang. His father, mysteriously killed, and then his shop, quote unquote, bought out by a corporation. And in his later years, after getting married, having a daughter, his daughter was even kidnapped, possibly fell victim to human trafficking. And that was the last straw that kind of broke his back there and made him just dedicate his life to pursuing, upholding the law and fighting criminals. And you do know a lot of criminals try to avoid him because of that. He's kind of a hard police chief. And that's what he's known for. And that's what's coming up. But you do know, and Ace, but you know from being there, Vice definitely seems a bit corrupt, that department or whatever.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if anything was going on in Vice. I wouldn't peg Reppin to be the worst of the worst. He always seemed like he was maybe going a bit overboard, but did your brother say what was going on?
He had some choice words to say about how maybe even you can identify. Noticing some of these guys that are shady, shifty, moving up and transferred over to Vice and getting promotions, and some of the more trustworthy guys in the force are kind of turning up MIA lately and getting pushed out, killed on the job. I think it's worth looking into.
And he also said that a lot of the busts, when they come through Vice, it seems like a lot of the confiscated evidence and things, like drugs and money from different rings of things going on, they all seem to come up short, even at all. That was the other thing.
Yeah, I mean, what drugs and money?
Vice? Well, their bus. I mean,
yeah.
Should be busting out, some, it's bigger than what they're hauling from what my brother tells me. Things are turning up missing.
Yeah, the boys like to take their fee. Where did your brother get all that information?
It seems like he's just picking it up as he's been looking, but I'm supposed to be calling him later tonight. He couldn't really talk at the moment. But it's a little heavy for him. Someone's putting the squeeze on him, actually.
Think our brother can handle himself for the rest of the day.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's got sass, but he can handle himself. Taught me how to shoot.
I mean, I don't mind blowing NCPD wide open, but if we do this, if we take on that story, how much we talking about?
Ooh, can't really expect much on as far as money goes. But this could do wonders for our credibility.
I can just picture the exec cringing.
So we're gonna do this for free?
I mean, I know
you're
you guys don't have much
infiltrating the
experience with
blowing
like
them
these
out of the
things.
water, possibly putting targets on our backs for free.
Look, I know how
I
this
know
stuff
you're not
works.
dumb enough to do that. Please tell me you're not fucking dumb enough to do that.
Sometimes you gotta take a little leap of faith, you know, make do some networking, make some connections. No.
Okay.
You know where a leap of faith leads you?
Damn.
Broke in a
ditch.
ditch and dead.
Yep.
Yeah, and Cynthia, give me. Do you have business skill? If not, you can use your. I think it's attached to intelligence, but give me a business check. Now, if anybody has business, I'll take it. I just imagine the exec would have it. Oh, great! Yeah,
Oh,
I guess you do.
A business.
I guess you do. Yeah, right away, Cynthia. Little aggravated. You know you're just starting this business. It's your job to keep it functioning, keep it profitable, and working up. And already, Looper's taken on something to help family where like no pay is involved. So you're frustrated, but your background in business lets you know, like, okay, your current advertisers probably aren't going to want to be attached to something like this, a story like this, because like you said, maybe it puts a target on the back. Who knows? Might be good to make you look like an honest media corp. Might put a target on the back, all that shit, But when it comes to money, it's not going to be your normal sponsors. Your business background kind of teaches you that it's going to take probably, in advertisers or people that would align with wanting to expose NCPD. Maybe some criminals or something on the seedier side of things that would love to see Chief Reppin exposed. You know what I mean? So and to get money, it's not going to take like a little tiny booster gang. It's going to take a big gang or a big crime family or something along those lines probably. But your business background, you know, normal advertisers aren't going to want to touch this.
It's that should be either we go big or we go home. No in between. If we pick up something too small, then our advertisers aren't gonna like that. Our readers aren't gonna like that. If we pick up something small from it, then it's almost not worth it. We're not gonna get paid, and we're gonna put way too much pressure on ourselves for it.
No, we could flip this. Out of character. Is Phoenix's involvement with the mafia, is that something that would be known to us, or is that something that's like keep very much on
you would know that because she doesn't just work with him. She had to pretty much sell herself to him. She has to do gigs for him sometimes and whatever to get the money she needed to get the shit she wanted. So you guys know.
Well then, Phoenix, I'm sure your friends in the family are have a few people that might have been put away. Be looking to maybe get them back out if they're able to. I don't know if maybe they were sent away on some, by some corrupt individuals that might throw their case out, get them out. Might be willing to bankroll something like this.
I mean, I could put out a little feeler out and see who jumps and bites on it.
Yeah, and Phoenix, you.
Do any favors.
Yeah, and being a fixer, and with your role ability, you do have, hookups and connections in town and around on some of the seedier side of things. So that would be kind of a connection for Phoenix to try to pursue, to maybe try to get some funding to help this story and still be able to pay your bills at the end of the month. That $8,000, since normal advertisers aren't going to probably pay for it. And yeah, the The Sanguinetti family is the Italian crime boss sort of family that owns you for the most part. And yeah, you could easily reach out to the big boss there, Nico Sanguinetti. You could just pretty much call his office if you wanted to. Typically, one of his secretaries or minions or whatever would call you when they need you to come in. But you have that connection. You also have, being a fixer when it comes to crime stuff. The big local gang sort of thing at your current rank, that 4 to 5. So we'll say, being that your local expertise is in old Japantown, kind of near where you live, we'll say that you also know the Yakuza. We'll say a girl Panda that works with the Yakuza. She's just kind of a fighter and minion within Yakuza. And Mr. Rhino, this guy who kind of heads up this sort of little old Japantown division of the Yakuza. He's your other hookup. So you got a couple options of people you could hit up when it comes to that level of crime people that might be interested in something like this.
Well, I put a little email thing to my little agent, and I send out a little message to both of them. See if any of them bites.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. You send that out. What was that, Ace?
I was going to say, we get paid for the risk. I don't mind taking it, but I ain't going around and fucking with my old partners just for exposure.
Yeah, even I know better to kind of poke the bear on this one. I'm surprised you didn't loop her.
Fair enough.
It's family. Family always makes you have cloud judgment sometimes.
It's true.
Yeah.
I hope that's true.
Yeah, what's up? I see Entered Zen in the chat says he's been listening, not watching, and I guess he just, put it on to watch. He says, is that the freaking Ghostbusters headquarters? That's funny. Vampire Bite says the Boast Gusters. Yeah, we joked about that in session 0. I think that was a great idea. I think Simon was the one that kind of came up with that idea, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's great. That's awesome.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you kind of figured that out, and while you guys make that little chat, Phoenix, you already get hit back. Panda hits you back and says, let me see, we're at the Yamaichi tonight. That's a Yakuza private clubhouse. You know where that's at. Says, we're at the Yamaichi this afternoon, actually, it says. And then you also get hit back by one of the Sanguinetti minions from his office when you hit him up anytime you need to reach out. It just hits you back and just says, that's fine, Phoenix, come in anytime. Nico's ready.
So we got 2 bats.
Yeah, so you have a couple people. When you reached out saying you had something to talk about, possible story or things to talk about, at least both of them got back to you, as they always do. You're a rank 4 fixer. You've been around the block, and these are the kind of people you've worked with. Obviously, the Sanguini kind of owns you. You work with them, but
Well, out of respect, I think we should go see Panda first. She, replied back first. So I think we're going clubbing tonight.
No. As always.
Yes.
Well, I can at least get us there. I probably shouldn't indulge tonight, but I still like the socialize. I'm fine. I can get us there. If we need to get there.
yeah.
Who do you think would be the better option to go with? If we're thinking, I guess we should see what they have to offer first.
I think we should all just go. Why not? Just make a night of it. We didn't get to hang out last night in Aceport and missed everything. And we need our solo.
If we go out again without Ace, he's gonna have a whole.
Or a lawman, I should say. Solo, my ass. He's a lawman. He acts like a solo. He's crazy sometimes.
So we try both. We try Banda and Sanguinetti.
Yeah, let's see Panda first. She hit us up first.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's go for the highest bidder.
Yeah.
It's true.
That's the dream.
Yeah, and it's not like you don't, just like advertisers, you don't have to only go with one or highest bidder or anything like that. There's no rules on that. But yeah, if you look at Roll20, you guys pull up to the Yamaichi, which is that private Yakuza clubhouse. And let me see if I can get a little bit of the Sirenscape going here. Yeah, and you should be able to see See the map there. You guys pull up. Ellie parks in the parking lot right next door. You can hear, some music, some rowdiness coming from inside the club. As usual when you get near here, there's always loud music and partying, people, gambling inside and shit like that. They have a little fight club going on inside typically. That's actually, one thing, Panda does. She does the fight club stuff. But you guys park, you guys get up there. You can see there at the front door, there's a typical door guy that you usually see there, Phoenix. Then he's got his little armed security kind of chilling next to him that you can see there. But yeah, when you go up, he looks right at y'all walking up. Looks to you, Phoenix. He's like, "Oh, Phoenix, what you here for?"
I made it.
What you here for?
For Panda.
Oh, you set to meet Panda. Oh, okay, okay. He gets on his agent. You see him kind of messaging. He waits a little bit. He's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, you fine." He opens the door.
Gotta fix his collar.
Nice. You fix his collar. He appreciates that. Yeah, and let me just do a little bit of a reveal here as you get inside. Oops. Sorry, bear with me. This takes me a little bit. Alright, you should be able to see the inside there. Did it open up for you? I just want to make sure that worked.
Yeah.
Sometimes that reveal doesn't work. But yeah, you can see in there the main open floor as you enter, and I'll pull your tokens in as I explain it. And we didn't get all the images there. I forgot. Wanted to upload everybody's images that Capricious Nature made. He did these beautiful edits on most of them. And then I know some of you some of you also did pictures for the play. Let me make sure I got everybody. Is everybody's character there? You should be able to control it. It might be hard to tell who those are. They look kind of the same.
Yeah.
I can't click on any of them.
Yeah, I might be able to upload the picture I had.
Someone moved.
I moved.
Let me see.
I can recognize my big old hair. High up to Jesus.
Yeah, it's hard to tell because they have the same. Ellie, you said you couldn't.
There
control?
we go. Got it.
Oh, okay.
Now yeah.
Everybody move your token just so I know that you're able to move it.
Yeah, 2 seconends. Where am I? Okay, I'm here.
Oh, there she goes. He's going.
Nice. Okay, so this is the one. Okay, so everybody has a token now, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Sorry. Yeah, and by next session, let's just go into your character sheet, and you'll see an edit, and just upload, an image. You can either use an avatar, or maybe the image that we have from the flyer, whatever you want, just so we can differentiate everybody when you're on a map. But you enter, you see the big open floor space. Picture this filled with people, very Yakuza style. You guys are probably the very few other ethnicities inside this building right now. This is a Yakuza private clubhouse, but Phoenix working with them, obviously welcome there, doing business with Mr. Rhino regularly. But you go in, bottom level here is just filled with people gambling, playing pool, playing cards, Russian roulette, just all kinds of crazy shit going on. You can see over to the right a ramp and a kind of a rise sort of platform, and that whole side of the building, there's a fight club sort of arena. And you can see in that arena, you see Panda there. That's Panda, Phoenix, and she's in the ring fighting some other girl. There's people all around the ring just cheering, holding up money, drinks, just yelling. It's pretty rowdy in there. You see at the other end of that room, over here, a table filled with people playing cards and chatting. And at that table, amongst all the people there and standing around, you see Mr. Rhino, which is right here, with a scarred up face.
Ellie is gonna wait by the door and go AFK for a little bit of time. I'll be back in like 30 minutes.
Okay, it's time for you to go?
Yep, it's time already.
Okay, everybody, I'm gonna switch over to the new overlay, and Tracy, whenever you get back, just hop in and we'll switch it back. Whenever you're ready, hop back in.
Sounds good.
All
See you guys in a little bit.
See you in a bit. Alright, let's see. Okay, we should be switched over. Looks good. Everybody's there. Perfect. Alright, anybody watching, Ellie had to dip out for a quick work meeting. She'll be back in about 30 minutes or so. Till that point, I'm going to play Ellie like an NPC. However, the rest of the team, if you want to chime in with what you think Ellie would do, please do. Please do. But for right now, we'll say she's staying at the door like she said. Maybe just kind of posted up. Watching guard or whatever. What's everybody else doing? Phoenix, you see, like I said, how I just described, you see Rhino way over at that table playing cards and everything going on. Oh, I guess Phoenix walked away.
Sorry, something fell.
Oh.
I caught half. Oh, sorry, something fell in the living room right after before I spilled even more.
No problem. No, I was just saying, just as I described the room, you see all that going on. Ellie says, "Hey, I'll stay by the door and just kind of be watch out or whatever while you handle business." The rest of you are posted up. Phoenix, you do see Mr. Ryan away at the other end of that fight room off to the side at that table playing cards.
Oh, so she's busy. Miss Panda's busy. We went all over there to say hi to Mr. Ryan. I can't be in here and not say hello. So bring the entourage back and introduce.
Okay, yeah.
All right. I mean, you're the boss.
At the moment.
Yeah, so everyone can kind of walk over to that table if you want to just drag your token over there. Yeah, exactly. Just pull it over there by that table, we'll say. But yeah, when you walk over, the second you get over there by the table, you see Mr. Rhino. Oh, you got to click on the over there on the top left, the little arrow symbol. And then you should be able to click your token and control it. I think Cynthia?
It's not cooperating.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, there you go. All right, cool. And then I'll just keep Ellie over there by the front door. And like I said, once we get avatars up there, it'll be easier to know who's who. But yeah, you guys walk over to the table. The second you get over there, everybody playing cards kind of like looks up a little confused. Y'all definitely look a little out of place compared to everyone else that's here. But when they do that, Mr. Rhino looks up and sees you, Phoenix, sorry, and looks up and is just, "Oh, Phoenix, yeah, you want to see me? What's going on? Important news, you say."
Important news. When you're done with your game, darling, we shall go over here and have a cocktail, and I can introduce you to my associates over here. But we're waiting until you're done with your card game. I don't want to interrupt.
What level of importance?
I give it about an 8.
Okay. He like claps his hands and goes like this and says some shit in Japanese. Anybody understand Japanese?
I think I have. Don't I have?
I don't think so.
I don't know, Phoenix. I think you need Russian and English and a little bit of sign language because you were born deaf.
Spanish.
Okay. Well, yeah, he says something in Japanese, goes like that, claps. Everybody kind of like puts their cards down, face down, gathers up their chips and stuff, and gets up and heads down that ramp over to the main room. Everybody around the fighting area kind of clears out and goes down into the main room and just starts, playing cards or messing around, drinking and stuff. The two girls that are fighting kind of stop and look over, and then Mr. Rhino looks at them and he waves and he just like goes like that, and they continue fighting just for, I guess, his entertainment, even though the crowd has left. So he kind of continues that on, and he looks at you and says, "Just sit here. So what's news? Tell me. Fill me in."
I want everybody to sit, and I introduce them by name, and then I go to our executive and I go, "You're on, my dear."
Thank you. So, we have a proposition for you. It seems that we've come across some information to put Chief Reppin in a not-so-great position. And we're wondering if you'd be interested in helping us out.
Oh, so this involves Chief Reppin, huh? So what's news? What is this? Fill me in. Phoenix, is this legitimate news?
It's very legitimate. I would not come and disrespect you like that, sir. No way.
Okay. Well, what are we exposing? Tell me. Fill me in. He seems pretty excited about that.
I'm glad we have your interest. Well, it seems that he's getting his fingers dirty in things that he shouldn't be getting involved in. So, especially not a police chief. Drugs, trafficking, maybe. Even more. Who knows? The longer we dig, the more we'll probably find out.
Ah, okay. Well, yeah, I've been noticing. I mean, Phoenix, we have a little deal with NCPD, and we do what we do because we work with them. But in the past year, things have kind of fallen apart a little, and maybe something like this could shift the power, bring the power back to old Japantown in our hands where it needs to be and not in NCPD. I can see this. I'll tell you what. Here's what I do. Phoenix. He kind of starts reaching down, pulls out this briefcase, puts it off, opens it, kind of shifts. You can kind of see in there's chips, there's stacks of money, there's cred chips. He just has a bunch of shit in there. There's a pistol. And he starts shifting things around. Here, he puts a couple stacks down. And he's like, I got 5K to that of my eddies. But, Phoenix, you need to break the story. Don't let me down.
You know me, sir. I'm my word. And I glance at all of them and I'm like, Don't you screw me over.
Cynthia
So
just looks at Looper and just...
Well, that's what I count on, Phoenix. So, get the story done. And I'll be happy if things can get back to the way they used to be, when times were good. Okay, that's enough time now. He claps his hands, kind of goes like that. Everybody that was there kind of looks, and they all start, like a herd of people coming back up to the area, gather on the fight. Things kind of getting back to normal.
We get up as soon as he says that. Bye.
I appreciate your time, Mr. Rhino. Thank you.
Oh, it's nice to meet you.
You as well.
Thank you very much, sir.
I saw streaming off dancing. Go over there. See her fight.
Luke would be very interested in the fight going on.
I went over there to go cheer on. Go Panda.
Yeah, you do that. She even looks over and gives you a little wink, kind of happy to see that a friend's out there cheering for her. And she's kicking some ass. She's beating the shit out of that other girl. People are cheering and stuff. It seems like there's a lot of bets on her side, so that's good.
Do they serve drinks here? I bet they do.
Yeah, there's a bar. There's a bar in the back. But keeping in mind, this is a private club.
Oh, God.
You might be able to.
Yeah, no. If it's private, I think I'll wait. I wouldn't wanna do or say something that could.
And Mr. Rhino.
Yeah, that's it. Let's.
He's our new client.
I assume they call him Rhino for a reason. I'm not trying to find it out.
Yeah. No, definitely.
So.
Put in that nose.
What's the plan, y'all? I'm down to whatever. I already said hi to Panda, and she's in the middle of something. I can always leave her a little note.
Well, you could always get you could have other people that might be interested in this getting out. I mean, we just want to go with the one buyer, or we push our luck.
Well, we can go see what was the other guy's name?
Nico Sanguinetti.
Okay, I can shoot Nico a message and see if he's ready to hang out again now.
Let's do him up.
Yeah, let's go.
Why not?
Yeah, you got that message just saying that you can come in anytime. That Nico's in the office. You typically, where the Sanguinetti family works out of. It's up there. Well, here, let me get back to the main map here and kind of change things up a bit. Let's see. Yeah, he's out of Little Europe. There's kind of he has his own little private building, a little mini skyscraper, I guess you could say, and he works out of there. He runs an import-export office, and they import and export things, random things, probably things that wouldn't necessarily be public, we'll say. But let me stop this music, get some city sounds going. Thanks again, shout out to Sirenscape. I love the atmosphere shit it adds to our gameplay. But yeah, you know where he is. He's in Little Europe. He runs that building. He's in the penthouse suite. Typically, when they call you there, you just go into the building. You have a pass to get into the building. You can bring people with you typically. You go up to the penthouse, and then usually wait in his little lobby area and then get into his office. But that's usually when he calls you. You rarely go there, calling him. This is one of the first times, actually. But he's accepting it, and you arrive at the building.
All right, y'all, let's go on in. Got my little pass, all confident.
Cooper's just very much looking around, can't keep his eyes to himself.
Yeah, you go in. What was that?
I said Looper's very much like, as he's going around, he's looking around, can't keep his eyes to himself.
Sure.
Looking around everywhere.
Yeah, you guys get over to the building. You make your way. It's as I described. Easy to get into the lobby and up because Phoenix does have that pass. She's allowed in the building. Obviously, works for the family, owned by the family, technically speaking. But you get up in there. You can see you get into his front office, which is over here. That should be revealed to you. You come in the front door, which is right over here. You have to walk through this sort of weapon scanner detector. And one thing about Nico Sanguinetti is, his family, his immediate family, works more behind the scenes. Phoenix has never really met the rest of his family. Nico Sanguinetti, who kind of runs it, makes the main decisions, the people that he owns and such. But for the most part, he's just surrounded by these sort of faceless goons, these, muscles for hire looking badasses that never really even talk to you, Phoenix. They don't really talk. They just kind of hang out. But when you come in the front room there, you can see there's a handful of them hanging out. Obviously, you go through the weapons thing. And anybody with weapons, obviously, the people running, these guys running the machine, they have a sort of lockbox. They put it out and open it for everybody to put their weapons in to go forward. Everybody comply?
Yeah, I can give him my arm, so yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the one thing. Phoenix doesn't really have any a weapon. She has a pop-up blade hidden in her arm. So, but yeah, everybody hands it over, and you come on over to this kind of front area where you're sitting on we'll say the couch and hanging out in the little lobby, and then another sort of goon kind of comes out this door, which is right here. Just kind of steps out and gestures towards you, Phoenix, and just says, "Yeah, you're up. Let's go." Only one guest. He looks over, realizes you have 4 other people with you or whatever, and just you can take one guest.
I bring Cynthia.
Thank you. All right.
We'll entertain ourselves. We'll behave ourselves.
You better.
What else can we do anyway? We're not armed.
Check the guards.
All right, yeah, and I'm gonna pull some tokens there, just so you can see where everybody's hanging out.
That's a great Malibov picture.
Ellie hanging out too there. Okay, I think I got everybody. Yeah, you guys go into that. You guys head into the office again. Just a bunch of faceless goons hanging out. And then you see Nico Sanguinetti, just kind of posted up behind his desk. Very mob boss looking. You kind of catch a vibe of the old school Godfather vibe, maybe a cybered out version there. If you can see on Roll20, I just kind of pulled it up. But
That's great.
yeah, he's got that Godfather sort of vibe to him. You walk in, it's Nico Sanguinetti. He's a large man. He's in a modded chromed out cyber chair with a bunch of sort of spider legs, like drone legs. Very shiny. The front has all these sort of extended trays with elaborate spreads of meats and cheeses and vegetables and fruits and shit. He's very indulgent in his lifestyle and such. And also I see Vampire Bite says all players get a +2 to next roll. We do have those rewards going, so chat can always get involved. I really enjoy that, so just keep that in mind. You can use that whenever you want. But yeah, you walk in, you pull in there, he's hanging out, he's kind of eating some meats and shit, The goons, when you guys come in, kind of seem to come up a little more at attention, maybe a little more on their toes. But he sees you, and he's like, "Oh, Phoenix, come on in. He starts eating some more meats and cheeses and shit, and he's just like, "You never call on me, I'm curious, what's this about?"
But darling, I have some very interesting news for you. I'm going to have my darling here, Cynthia, tell you all about it, and I'm going to sit here and watch.
Okay, nice to meet you, Cynthia. What's this news?
Absolute honor to meet you today, Mr. Singbuddy. Well, the news is we came across some information about the police department, and more importantly, their chief, Chief Reppin. I do not know if you're familiar with him, are you?
I know Chief Reppin.
Good. We want to ruin him.
Okay.
I told you it was me.
That being said,
Where do I fit in?
Well, we know there's going to be a power vacuum. If he has his hands in so many different spots, guess where that leaves that when it's gone? When he's gone. Empty. Open real estate. Real estate for you. So all we ask is, a little patronage, and you can have anything you want out of it.
He looks towards Phoenix. Oh, so you're hitting me up for some money, huh?
Just a little.
Okay. Let me think about this. Cynthia, yeah, give me another conversation.
Sorry, what?
Conversation.
Station.
And give me a persuasion too. It's a little different situation because of his relationship with Phoenix. So I kind of want to do a little combo here. So give me conversation and persuasion.
You got it. So conversation and persuasion.
Okay. Yeah, he's coming across a little apprehensive. He's like, I don't. As much as I'd love to see how this turns out, and I love to see Chief Reppin see exactly what you find out. I don't know. I don't know if I want to put a little bit into this, Phoenix. I don't usually do things like this, and you typically owe me.
Well, this is being owned by a few people will owe you, not just me personally. That's just our whole little business will owe you.
No, he was referring to the fact that he owns you. That
I know he knows me personally, but he doesn't own our little business on the side over here, the whole big clique of people.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Somebody else. That's why I brought her in.
Why don't you give me a persuasion? Let's see.
Hold on, my little mouse thing disappeared again on me. Oh, there it is.
Oh no.
No. You want persuasion or conversation?
Persuasion.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Did it pop in?
Yeah, Yeah, he's still a little bit apprehensive. Phoenix, can you spice it up a little? I don't know. I'd like to see the chief and NCPD kind of get exposed. I want to see how this turns out, but the tables are turned here with me paying you. It's hard for me to make that bend.
Well, can I introduce you to my other fellas in the lobby? We got a lawman out there that used to be in the law.
An actual lawman in my building, huh?
He's an ex-lawman. He's on my side, so you know that's good.
Okay. Bring him in. That's fine.
I poke my head out. Gentlemen, come on in. Come and join the conversation.
Yeah, he gestures. You guys can enter. So apparently someone worked with the NCPD direct, huh?
Yeah, worked is the term.
I like that. So can you vouch? Is this, you think you're going to expose Chief Reppin, huh? And Vice, this is what you're going to do?
That's the plan.
And who's this? He looks over to Looper.
Mr. Sanguinetti. Pleasure to finally meet you. My name is Looper. And I'm gonna be I'm gonna be the one that's taking boy Chief Reppin down.
Okay. So this is the plan.
Oh yeah. But we have a little dirt on him, as my associates, I'm sure, already let you know.
All right. Why don't you give me a persuasion? doesn't update on mine. I have to click on it. It's so frustrating.
Yeah, it does that now. If it's on another window when you're streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's driving me crazy. I think over time here, just, out of game real quick, I have been looking into Astral, which is another free platform like Roll20. And the only reason I would make everyone have to fill out a character sheet there and make the transition is because apparently it's just as easy as Roll20, and they allow animated maps. And one of my sponsors is Lion Banner Games, and he makes animated maps, and I'd love to bring that in for us. It's a lot of fun. So we might do that, and maybe that'll cure some of that clicking, updating shit that Roll20 keeps doing. But yeah, perfect. That'll work. Oh wait, no, that's a subtract 8 from that.
We are just not convincing him.
Yeah, here.
Yeah, he just laughs. It's funny how everyone's getting a -8. But Ace can chime in if he wants. He can try since he was talking first.
Yeah, but we also have like 2 +2s from chat, by the way.
Oh, that's right too.
Oh, that's right.
Because smoking kills. Yeah, I'll Mr. Sanguinetti. Everyone knows in Night City that there ain't no one clean in the NCPD. And there ain't no lawman dirtier than the ones that are in Vice. This is gonna be like shooting a fish in a barrel. We go in, we find the dirt, it's probably lying around everywhere anyway. And then we expose it. All anonymous like. That way, no one knows what happened. No one knows who did it. Truth of the matter is, it's out there, and then you will let the people decide.
Yeah, give me a persuasion or conversation.
The 2 skills I suck at.
And you got a +2 from chat. You can drop in there.
I mean, I'll go with persuasion. I could beat information out of him. I'm really good at doing that. So I got a 19, and with the +4, that's a 23.
Damn, yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, you see his mood kind of change. Well, you sound very confident. Maybe it's the NCPD background. I think I can get behind that. He looks to you, Phoenix. Sounds like this guy knows how to handle it. I'll tell you what. He opens up his desk. He kind of rifles around a little bit in it. Then he pulls out a stack. He's like, here's 2K. I'll put 2K towards the effort just to see how this turns out. See what you guys can do about Chief Rep. I'm really curious to see how that turns out. And if you want, Phoenix, give me a human perception. Yeah, as he's telling you that and kind of laughing about it, I'd like to see how this turns out and what you can find out. You can tell that there might be like, he seems to find it funny, and he might be hiding something. There might be more to what he's saying. Like, you can kind of tell he's kind of laughing at all of this as he's paying, though, giving you 2K towards it. But he is laughing. It seems like there's maybe a little. But in all honesty, Phoenix, crime boss of this caliber, when isn't he hiding something? You know what I mean? Almost any time you do a human perception, it's going to come up like that with this guy. So, but that's the vibe you're getting.
His desk right now while we're talking to him.
What was that?
I said he probably has a dead body under his desk while we're talking to him.
So will that help? Is this good? Will this help kind of push you along on your journey?
I say it's fine with me. Thank you so much. This is generous.
So wait, 2,000 eddies for the whole job, or is that just an advance payment?
That's what I'm putting in. You got 2K from me. Have fun. Expose that story.
All right.
However, if I see no exposure coming out, Phoenix, I don't need to tell you. We'll be in touch.
I know my ears are already ringing. I can hear it already happening. But we're good. Everything's going to be turned out right. You'll see.
He just laughs, starts eating more meats and cheeses and shit.
I'm getting grossed out by his eating. Well, we'll let you go ahead and eat your food, sir. We'll go ahead and pow out of here.
All right, he kind of waves by, laughing. Goes back to eating his shit. Phoenix, we'll talk soon.
I'll listen out for your call. Stop tiptoeing out of that.
Well, there you go. You got that. And yeah, you can leave his office. I'll pull it back to the Night City map. But there you go. At least, you were able to get what? 5...
We left her in the hallway.
What was that?
We left our other partner in the hallway. You gotta go grab her.
Oh, yeah. She went with you. She came in with everyone. She's just, she was a bit more soft-spoken. She didn't have much to say. She let everyone else kind of handle all the dialogue there and handling shit. But yeah, like I was saying, you guys, I'll pull it back to the city. At least you were able to get, 5K from the Yakuza. You're able to get at least 2K put in from the Sanguinetti family, from Nico. So there, hey, at least you got, 7K in your pocket. You're only 1K short from covering the bills, what you normally would from advertisers, So maybe along the way you'll be able to find and scavenge some money, steal, do whatever you have to do. Maybe you can find another advertiser. I don't know, but hey, 7K is pretty good. But it's not from normal advertisers. These are people that, if the story story doesn't come out, this is a little different than, a corporation that might just want a refund. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I already got a chrome arm. I don't need to lose another body part.
You gotta spend money to make money, right? You just happen to be spending other people's money.
Your brother better be worth it.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah, how trustworthy is your brother?
As far as brothers go, he's, wasn't the greatest. Kind of, he's trying to make amends for his past crimes against me. Pretty much left me to hang when I was younger. So he's trying to make amends. I'll give it to him. I'm kind of hard on him, but he's been trying. So and if he's turning to me and during something like this, it must mean it's really bad.
That's true. You guys have a very strained relationship. Not the best one.
Look, I don't know what's happening in your family and all that, but what does your brother have to gain from us exposing the chief?
Well, if I was to be critical of him, maybe a promotion. Ultimately, I think that it goes a little something deeper than that. He's not looking over to. He's not the kind to screw people over on this kind of level just to get a promotion.
Yeah, and he's and just to give a little bit of background on Benny and how he is, similar to Looper in the sense, they are from the same family, same kind of moral upstanding in that sense. He's trying to be a good NCPD officer or whatever. He would rather see the police be the good guys. You know what I mean? So he's kind of has the same alignment, I guess you could say, as Looper. So you can at least trust on that level that he's probably doing this just because, hey, he went to work for NCPD to uphold the law and shit, and he doesn't want to see it all becoming corrupt and fucked up,
Yeah. I love, Looper loves his brother, and, he might think that his brother's an asshole, but he knows his brother's a good guy.
Oh, okay, cool. It looks like we got Ellie back. Let me hop in. Okay, perfect timing, because I was gonna take a little 5-minute break right here. It looks like we got our Nomad Ellie is back, Tracy. So here's what we're gonna do. We'll take a little 5-minute break. I just want to top off my water, hit the little boys' room, and maybe during that time also, if there's anything anyone can kind of just bring Ellie up to date with everything that just went down, that would be great. Anybody in chat, hang out. We'll be back in just 5 minutes. I am gonna leave the mics on. So anybody that's watching during the break, they can hear the planning, the conversations, all that fun stuff that goes on. So, all right, see you in a few.
Cool.
Yeah, so we got funding from both the Yakuza and I think it's the Italian mafia.
The Sanguinetti.
Sanguinetti, yeah.
Mhm.
So all in all, we got 7K to just
Ooh.
fund our little enterprise.
Okay. Is there a catch?
Yeah, I
So
owe my life more to my mob.
Wait,
Yeah.
what happened? Say that again.
We got it from the mob family that I sold my soul to.
So there will definitely be.
Yeah.
Yeah. There needs to be dirt.
Yeah, we need to
That's
do this right.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense.
so if there isn't to be found, which I'm a little afraid that might happen.
Then we're in trouble. Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta get something out of this. Okay. All right. 7K is good.
What y'all want to do with your 7K anyway?
I know. What's the? I'm like, wait, 7K each or 7K total?
Total.
Okay. Okay. I was like, yeah, we gotta. I guess we have to figure out how we want to get into the story then. How we want to investigate.
That's our next step.
Yeah.
I got the money
Okay.
on a hunch. Hopefully that hunch doesn't bite us in the ass. Yeah. I'm gonna go grab some more water.
Cool.
Yeah, I will be right back.
Cool. Sounds good. It's just you and me, chat. Everybody else left. It's just Ellie.
Yeah, I don't know why my headsets are not working. Let's see. Yeah, I thought it was off.
Did you mute it? Why don't you put it back in? Let's see if I can fix it for you.
I thought it was off. Off it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's because you didn't plug it in earlier. Or after. I don't know. Okay, so.
Yeah. Is it echoing or something?
No.
enjoying some Sirenscape music right there.
Hello.
All right. All right, just about back. Hey, we're back. Everyone can see us now. All right, cool. Yeah, and I forgot to mention at the top of the stream too, just to remind everybody, I'm running the Sirenscape weekly gameplay, and that's tomorrow. So make sure everybody goes over to the Sirenscape channel on Twitch, and follow, subscribe, be ready for that. Tune in tomorrow, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and it's a really fun game. We've been doing it weekly. The name of the first campaign is called Don't Have a Cow, and we're on like session 3 tomorrow. So everybody tune into that. That should be a lot of fun. And I forgot to mention too, this campaign, I know this is ongoing, but I'm trying to do like seasons based on like campaigns. This one's called Popo No No. As I think you're seeing kind of the theme of the Popo No No. So that's where we're at with this one. But they go to Po. That's what I got there. Remember that song I did, Val, back in the day with Delusional?
Yes.
And the hook was that siren. They're like, did they go to Po. I thought that song was so like cheesy and fun though. I don't know, whatever. All right. We're back. Nomad's back. So yeah, you guys were able to raise at least $7,000 towards the efforts. Just 1,000 shy of being able to cover bills for the month, but you might be able to scavenge and find things along the way. Maybe you'll find someone else you can align with. Who knows? Maybe you can work a deal. We'll see what happens. But your fixer was able to pull some strings, work it out from Yakuza, work it out with the Sanguinetti family, and get that. But you guys are back. We'll say back at the firehouse, back at home base. Is there a name for the home base? Are we just going to call it home base? The Veritas building, the old firehouse. What do you guys think?
I think we ought to have like a team meeting.
Yeah, do that. Yeah, discuss that in chat. We'll figure that out by the next stream. You guys can talk about that in chat. The other thing that I wanted to go over before we dive back into, which we didn't really discuss, is Cynthia being an exec. And I know we went over this in session 0. You do get your minion. I don't want to take that away from the role. Just like backup, we're not taking away from the ex-lawman role. I still want you guys to have access to those things. We're just altering them a little bit. Just like the backup isn't obviously NCPD. I think we worked it out. We'll have to re-go over that, but you have access to like...
yeah, it's like my biker gang.
Exactly, your ex-guys or something. So at least rollability still makes sense. That being said, Cynthia, you do have your minion. I think we decided it was going to be a net runner. That way you all have a net runner in the team when you need things like that. All of you can chime in and kind of control what that minion is doing, obviously through Cynthia. Because you're not a big corporation, the idea here is that your minion, they morally align with what you're doing with Veritas. They like the idea that you're a media corp trying to expose the bad guys and do good. And so they're willing to work for you for like a nominal fee. So it's going to work the same way the rollability does with loyalty. Just every once in a while, hook him or her up with some pay, brownie points. Make sure they don't get hurt. Treat them the same way you would if it was given to you from a corporation. It's going to work the same way. It is what it is, But that being said, tell me, what is he or she or they a male or female? What's their name? What do they look like?
I'm pretty sure last time we talked about it, it was going to be Ellie's twin.
My
right?
sister. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She was like ex-nomad, now netrunner kind of style.
Okay, perfect.
I like it.
Yeah.
And then that would align too, since Phoenix, you were also sisters with Ellie, kind of treated as sisters, nomad family, at least where you came from, right?
Right.
So maybe that all can fit in. You all know her. What was her name?
Her name, I wrote it down
Emma?
somewhere. Yeah, there it is.
What was it?
I was like,
Emma.
Emma? Oh yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, perfect. Well, yeah, you guys get back to the firehouse. You kind of, recapping, discussing plans on what you all want to do next. We'll say that. Yeah, and it's by this time it's getting into like the early evening.
hungry. We need to eat.
Yeah, food does sound pretty good.
Well, we have our 80 packs of kibble sent in from Continental, so that's not.
Unless I was needing.
Yeah, we
I don't think we should eat kibble to celebrate our first day in our
You do.
job.
I agree.
You do have
we got
the
7,000. Huh?
yeah the last month of kibble samples did come in. It's a new flavor, a new test flavor called Buffalo Things.
Oh,
It's not buffalo wings. It's not buffalo wings. It's buffalo things.
Nice.
I don't know if I want to eat that. The
Oh,
bougie in me does not want to eat that.
I can't wait to have it go through my system.
It will. Right through.
At least y'all have your own bathrooms.
I like this.
I
And this
really
is
hope we do.
and this is the symbol for it. 'Cause it goes right through you.
Oh no.
Violently.
Why don't we go out for food? Let's go out. Let's go drink
Yeah,
and
I'm-
have food. Let's
I'm
celebrate.
looking at what they have on the map. There's a kosher deli.
I could
Ooh.
eat a sandwich.
That actually sounds good.
Yeah, depending on what we want, like, because there's a steakhouse called Metropolitan Barbecue and Grill. There's Chan's Oriental Garden, the Silver Dragon. Oh yeah, sure. Let's go to High Court Plaza Hotel and have a glass of water for $7,000. Ace is not really bougie, by the way. So whatever is fine, he'll probably put ketchup on it.
So no steakhouse for you, cause banned. Banned.
No, steakhouses are okay. He takes a steak rare,
Okay.
With ketchup.
no ketchup on it.
Oh,
no,
okay.
that's a sin. That's a sin.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought so too. That's why I was like, why would it? No, we're not going to a steakhouse.
No. It's no. Steak is always the same thing. 12 ounce, rare, with potatoes and a glass of whiskey.
Ooh, yes.
Wow.
You can do that.
Like the way things.
I hope no one here is a vegetarian.
You can head over there to grab a little, grab a bite to eat, celebrate at least getting a little bit of pay for this first gig, go over plans, so to speak. However, going into the steakhouse, I would imagine Ace might be the one that is a little low on the wardrobe and style for a place like this, possibly. Am I right with that, or isn't he a baseball cap
man.
kind of guy?
I have,
He's
yeah,
got two on.
I have Snickers and a coat. Sneakers and a coat. What do I have? Fuck. Hey, why don't we go to McDonald's instead?
All of a sudden it changes. He's like, he looks at himself. He's like,
Well-
yeah, I'm thinking.
No. He has like a dress shirt with black jeans.
Okay.
Listen, that's how like that's his Sunday suit.
That's his dress
That's his
up.
Sunday
Yeah,
best.
yeah.
Like that's it.
Hey, the shirt has buttons. What else do you want? It's classy.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
All right,
That works.
he can do that. Yeah, and hey, thanks, Prax. I see you gave everybody a +2 to next roll if they need it.
Yay.
That's also, correct me if I'm wrong, Simon, one of your players from your stream, right? Isn't that?
Yes. She's Trins.
Yeah. Who came over and did the tech deep dive with me too. You
deep
can
dive,
see
yeah.
on the YouTube. So yeah, lots of crossover fun between all of us here. But yeah, you can do that. You can at least put on your Sunday's best, head over to the steakhouse, grab a little food, you sit down, no problem here. You ordered the food, you're able to kind of chat about your plan on how you want to approach this. You got a little bit of funding now, so you're close to covering bills. You know what you need to do. You don't have too many leads here, but you can at least chat amongst yourselves now while you eat.
So who's your brother?
It's right about then you get a call actually from Benny Looper. The second he says that, ironically.
God damn.
Speak of the devil.
His ears were hot.
A man of timing.
I don't know. It's pretty. I would say it's pretty loud in there for me to take a phone call.
Yeah, there's a lot of socializing going on.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna step outside and on the horn with him.
Yeah, you just Looper, do you have any luck making any leadway on this shit? I just got out.
Yeah, got some people to maybe take care of that whole money problem that you left me in with this. But yeah, looks like we might be able to take a stab at this. I mean, what do you got? I mean, we're grabbing some dinner at the steakhouse, but
yeah, I mean,
what do you got on this guy?
Well, I mean, I don't have a lot. I mean, first off, I can't poke around too much anymore. But I'm out now. You said you stopped to grab some food. I'll meet up, man. I got to grab dinner too. Where you at? Send me the address. Let's go over this shit.
All right. Yeah, and then you can meet my crew.
Sure.
All right. Well, I'll send you the address, and don't be late.
All right, cool. Yeah, he gets off. And after you send the address, he does message you right back, just text style, like, like, really? With a question mark and exclamation point. And he's like, I thought money was tight. What the hell?
I text him back, be like, well, maybe times aren't going to be so bad forever. We're doing a little celebrating.
He just comes back, LOL. All right, see you in a few.
And then I head back in. I'm like, all right, well, I guess old Benny's on his way over here. We can discuss details with him.
Cool.
I don't know. Cynthia, you want to take the reins on that? Squeeze on him? I mean, I know he's my brother, but I mean, you'll see when he gets here.
He's a little rough around the edges. And that's being polite. That's being polite.
Yeah, and you will say, you guys, during the process of getting your food, eating, doing that, enough time passes. Looper, you get a text from your brother, and it just says, here at the front, where are y'all seated?
I get up and I look around and flag him over.
Yeah, he sees you. He's like, oh shit, starts walking over. Walks up. Why don't you describe first off, what does your brother look like? What are we looking at?
He's kind of he's tall, very skinny, but kind of built, broad shoulders, bushy mustache, big bags under his eyes, kind of a gaunt face, but I mean still kind of like a chiseled jaw, but just definitely hollow cheeks. Very clean cut hair. Cut.
All right, cool. Yeah, he walks up. Sees you sitting at the table. He's just like, little brother, it's been a while. And he looks over, and everybody's obviously making eye contact as he walks up. The second he sees Ace, there's this moment where Ace obviously recognizes him. Didn't know him personally, but recognizes him as the one that kind of got him fired. It wasn't necessarily like framing him for something corrupt. I mean, if that happened, he might get promoted to vice, right? But made him look incompetent, got him fired, got him out of there. Ace knows that that's the fucking guy responsible. Correct me if I'm wrong, Ace.
No. The moment I make eye contact with him, Ace just goes, "You son of a bitch," and I deck him in the face.
Oh,
yeah. The second you see him, I mean, he doesn't even evade or anything. He's caught in shock. And the second he sees you walking up, he's just like, "Hey, little brother." He's like, "Oh shit! Hey! Oh!" And he just kind of goes like that. You nail him. You just instantly, spits out. But he's like, "Whoa!" But when Looper, he's like, I didn't know you know this guy. Hey! Tell him it's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Ace,
your
man.
brother.
Just chill out. Let's hear him out. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe the steakhouse isn't the best place for this.
During the commotion, yeah, even before you can get out the full sentence, like,
Out.
two big bouncer guys in full suits, gorilla-sized men, just come over from the front door. The waiter kind of like backs up who is nearby, just in shock. Everyone's kind of like looking in shock. This sort of shit doesn't happen at an establishment like this, Nothing physical really goes down in here. But yeah, the second it happens, these two guys just come over instantly, and they grab your brother, and then the other one like gestures to the table. He's like, "Hey, time to go, everyone, let's go."
We just got our food.
And the waiter comes over and taps the guy. He's like, "Yeah, pay up. Everyone's out of here."
Can we at least get to-go boxes?
My food and put it in my purse.
I was gonna say Looper grabs his steak just by the hand, just like the full steak, and just.
Can I get a to-go box? Like, I'll.
I'll pay for nothing if I can't take it.
You're right. You got a good point.
Yeah, big guy's dragging Benny out, already kind of pushing him out the door. The other guy's kind of like, touching everyone's shoulders. Kind of, let's go. Grab your shit.
I just grab a plate off.
Grab
someone's table and take it with me on the way out.
Yeah, at this point, he's just shoving everybody out. Everyone's just kind of in shock.
God damn it.
Yeah, Ellie will comply. Just like, oh, we're getting out. We're getting out. Right.
I got food.
Loopers gets
Does
outside.
Ace also comply?
Oh yeah. He's going to just brush off the guy when the bouncer when he touches him and I got it. Going out. All right.
Yeah, he just
I'm cool.
gesturing, opens the door, shoves everybody out. What was that, Cynthia? Sorry.
You couldn't wait. You couldn't wait, Ace. Really?
Yeah, Ace, what the hell?
I lost everything to that son of a bitch.
Hey, I was saving your fucking life, man. I was saving your fucking life. He kind of wipes his blood away. He's like, Looper,
Yeah,
what the
I
hell?
ended up on the street because of you.
You could have ended up in a fucking coffin if it wasn't for me. I saved your life.
Oh, please, enlighten me. Enlighten me about how you ruined my life, actually saved me, please.
Looper,
Go
come
on.
man. Vouch for me, man. You know me. This whole thing is about this, man. Everyone's corrupt on that force, man. Didn't you see how all the good guys were coming up missing or dead or let go? Like, you would have been next, man. He's like, I was trying to get rid of everyone that seemed kind of good, I was trying to help. I was trying to protect the innocent.
Oh, okay. So basically, we let the scum run NCPD and we just get all the good guys fired. Yeah, real good move. Big brain move right there.
I'm just trying
Your
to
brother
save
Looper's
lives,
big
man.
brain.
I'm trying to save lives. I'm trying to get the good guys out. I'm trying to do something like this, maybe to regather, make a plan, approach it, expose the assholes. I don't know. I'm just trying to be tactful before everyone else ends up dead.
All right. Why don't we just take a breather here for a second, okay? Clearly, there's a lot going on between the two of you, but we're all working together now. So let's just... If you need to take a walk around the block, Ace, or Benny, nice to meet you, by the way. Look, let's just relax for a second.
Look, I'm calm. I'm calm. I'm not the one throwing punches, man. Like,
I'll turn to Looper.
Looper, did you know this?
No, I didn't know this. Why would I invite him to dinner if I knew that I was going to not be able to finish that dinner? Not something I'm... Okay. Get your shit together, okay? Because this does have the potential to wrap up to be a story, Ace. He does have a point. We can make something of this. I don't know what I don't know what you got yourself into again. Okay, but it stops here. Okay.
Honestly, I kind of want to see the throwdown in front of the steak shop. Now that I lost my dinner, I kind of want to see.
Fight.
okay, calm down. Come on. I'm telling you, the intentions are good. I'm trying to clean up. I'm trying to clean up the whole PD. I'm trying to do what's right. I'm trying to protect the other innocent people there. Just come on.
Do you still a badge?
I still have my badge. He's like, I'm still trying to make this right.
Piece of shit. You owe me 2 drinks, Looper.
You got it, bud.
Look, if we can expose this asshole and we can put this right and get Vice, flipped, Ace, maybe you can get back to PD, Like, let's get things back to normal. That's the whole plan here. We can all work together on this.
Normal was NCPD beating on anybody in the street because they could. Normal was NCPD bringing in all the hookers that were addicted to drugs and just pumping them full of designer drugs before sending them back out so they could arrest them again and have their way with them again and again. That was the normal.
Right. But you also know that Chief Reppin was trying to turn that around. Now, obviously, he's not the same guy or something. Like, obviously, he's pushing for this new fucked up vice or whatever's been happening, but you know it was starting to turn good for a while there. I'm confident we can get it back to that. We just need to expose the assholes, get back at least to where it was with a little bit of fucking balance, and then let's let the good guys like me and you get back in there. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting the assholes.
Talk.
All right.
So, look, let's get out of the street. Can we go? Obviously, dinner's ruined. Can we go meet up somewhere else and go over some things here?
Let's go back to the office. Come on, guys.
Yeah. I guess it's kibble for dinner tonight.
Well, you at least grab steaks and things off the table.
Got a little bit. Yeah, we'll have our to go. Yeah, steaks.
Yeah,
just gnawing steak. Just.
I'm still
I
holding on
got
to
my
that
wine
plate.
glass and I got all this food in my purse. I'm good.
We're just like eating to go as we're like walking back, like just all of our food.
Alright, to go back one way or the other.
Yeah, just don't get anything in my car, please. Thank you. I clean it regularly.
I'm gonna pull up my agent and just open my little text app on it that says restaurants I've been banned from, and just add the steakhouse to it.
Your
It's like a
ongoing list. Yeah, your ongoing list. Your open document. Okay. Yeah, you add that there. You guys make it back to the firehouse. Your brothers you guys are hanging out. You can at least finish up the food that you jacked off the table at least. And you're posted up. You're hanging out. And what was that, Phoenix?
Did we leave any money behind? Because I didn't.
Oh no, they made you pay the bill. Yeah, the waiter did say on pay. You had to pay and get out.
Ellie would have
yeah.
complied and paid.
Yeah, they would have made you at least drop some cash. Yeah, thanks for the follow, Professor Yins. Really appreciate that. And everybody else. There's a couple others I didn't get to mention earlier. We were in the heat of the game, but I appreciate the subs and the follows there. We try to call them out anytime. But yeah, you guys get back, and Benny, he just sits down and he's, Looper. So you said you were at least able to get a little bit of funding to help along the way and stuff. Like, were you able to like dig up any info, find any leads, or what?
No, that's where you come in. I mean, do you know anybody that could? That people were getting. Some people were going MIA, but you said some people were getting just let go. Do you know anybody that might have bad will towards this guy and some info?
Well, I mean, anybody that was MIA or let go doesn't know shit. I think that was kind of the point of getting them the fuck out of there, man. But I was able to dig up a couple things, man. Like today I got at least a couple contacts. I'm sure if you were digging around, like Reppin's a bit untouchable, man. Like he's worked his way up. He's a tough cookie to break there, but like there's Vice, and like they're not listed, very off the books, and it kind of comes with the job territory of Vice. But I was able to kind of grab a couple of the guys there. This girl Tandy, this guy Garcia. He hands over, he digitally transfers a couple pictures to your agent so you can see what Tandy looks like, what Garcia looks like. He goes on to explain, Tandy, she doesn't really have a lot attached to her. She stays somewhere in the combat zone. I don't have a lot on that. At least you have an image there. I'm going to try to get more images of the rest of Vice so you know who you're looking for, maybe, to pursue any type of info. But Garcia, you can see him. He is listed. He's living in the shoebox in the Upper Marina. He's been staying there for at least the past half a year, it seems like. So I'm pretty sure he still lives there. So at least that's a little bit of lead. There's somebody from Vice right there. I don't know what else to do. I know they're doing fucked up shit. I'm like I said, I'll try to get more leads, more people to pursue, but this is all I got right now.
All right. Well, I mean, besides dirt, I mean, what is it? Who are his go-to guy? Who are his right-hand men?
Well, I mean, he just works with the heads of each department, how he runs it, but I think the real problem here is in Vice, man. Obviously, they're the ones that are doing all the illegal gambling and drug busts and transport shit, man, and that's where it's at, man. That's shit is not making it to evidence, and obviously, like, with people getting promoted and moved in there and others let go, like, Reppin's in charge of that, man. He's putting them in charge, so he's obviously responsible, but Vice is where it's at, man. Those are the assholes, I'm telling you.
We'll have to look into them.
Yeah, the only lead I got is Garcia. Like I said, I'll try to find out more. But you at least know what Tandy looks like. You got a little lead on Garcia. I'll try to find more.
All right. Well, let me know when you have more information.
Yeah, I will. And Ace, man, seriously, no hard feelings, man. Like I hope you realize that I'm trying to do what's right, and it's not what you think. Shit did not go down the way that you think it went down. I hope you understand that now, and you can work towards at least trusting, man. Like Looper's my brother. I'm gonna be here, and I'm gonna try to help this whole thing. I hope you realize that. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, if your little story pans out, then yeah, you might be someone worth, I don't know, trusting a bit. Maybe I can ask you to watch over my goldfish on the weekends.
Fair enough, man, and I deserve that. You'll see. That's all I can say, man. Good guys got to stick together. We're gonna persevere, and you'll see. So, Looper, good luck, man. Just keep me posted along the way. If I'm gonna pursue more leads in Vice or whatever I can. I'll get you info along the way. Keep me posted.
You do as well, bro.
Yeah, he takes off.
Look, bridge is being built there, Ace.
Might be too soon there, Looper.
After the first conversation.
Yeah.
That's 3 drinks now.
Drinks.
Just started like a new doc for him, a new document. Times Looper has owed me a drink.
I think we have to have a...
I'm gonna owe you the entire afterlife after this.
I was gonna say Ace has the ongoing list of places banned, and Looper has an ongoing list of people he owes drinks to. Maybe.
Just notches.
Yeah.
So Looper, when you had this conversation with your brother before, exactly how much did he tell you?
Pretty much everything he just told us now.
Okay.
Why?
It's just not a lot to go off of. Really is.
No.
For all we know, it could be someone who's directly related to Weapon, but not actually him. It could be like a secretary or something who's running it and just using him as a face.
Reppin'?
Yeah. We don't know. We don't really have a lot of information to go off of.
I don't know. I think Golden Boy over there in the NCPD would have at least some sort of knowledge that something's going down if it really is the Golden Boy that they make him out to be in the scream sheets.
Well, and he's and just on the inside, you would know this. Ace also knows this. There's no other way bad guys could get promoted or shifted to Vice and others fired or things that have happened without repping, moving things around. Yeah, he is the boss. He's the one who's promoting people and demoting others.
So, I guess the real question is, where do we start? Where do we want to start?
Of this Tandy character.
Yeah.
That's in combat zone. We should deploy that for at least now. Garcia is probably a better bet.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
Leave Tandy for tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Alright, well, it was in a shoebox in the upper marina, he says, so...
Yeah.
What time is it?
Oh, we just had dinner.
Yeah, it's late evening.
He should still be home.
Unless he went out. Does he have like a social media or anything? We can look him up and see any information about this gentleman?
Let's take a look. I mean, social media, he gave me one name, Garcia.
You got the last name too. We'll say you got first and last names.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be on there somewhere.
Yeah, you guys can give me a library search if you want. We'll say that you're searching, all the social networking sites. You're doing your search engines for his name. You're doing things just to see if anything else comes up beyond, his residence being at the shoebox in the upper marina. Looper's got really good library search there. He gives good library.
Periodically.
I'm still. Well, even without the others doing it, I mean.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah, that Looper one is high enough. Yeah, you're basically fine. You know, it's verifying it. You find out, yeah, his residence is coming up at the shoebox. You know, it does have a unit number and everything. He is listed as living there. The other thing is you see on social media, you did find him. You found him on, you know, the garden. He has his own page where he, just like everybody else, posting pictures, doing shit like that, showing what they're doing, what they're going about. And you can see, like, in the past hour or so, he posted pictures out with some girl. Apparently he had, like, a big date night tonight. He's out and about.
Date night.
Do we know this guy's role in the Vice? Does he have, like, any sort of, like, any information about his work?
I believe he said that he was from Vice previously, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
one of the top agents there, you know.
Okay, got it.
On an unrelated search, would I know if Repin has family?
Yeah, he has
Anyone that could actually be threatened to make him act the way he does?
the only family that comes up with him, like, you know, his mom was killed, his dad was killed.
Yeah.
He does have a wife. He had a daughter
Okay.
that was kidnapped, maybe into human trafficking back then. All that stuff that kind of made him take up law. But currently, what's listed is you know, him and his wife.
Okay, he only has his wife. Okay.
Yeah. And not even other family is listed or anything, no distant or anything. Whether that's hidden for protection because of his position or just fact.
Okay. That's a third avenue that we have.
So you're thinking that, you know, someone might be manipulating him?
I mean, how else would you explain suddenly acting, you know, contrary to your pre-established character overnight?
Yeah,
That's-
a good point.
That's where I was getting at before too. Is that
How
we
long
don't know.
ago? How long ago was his daughter kidnapped?
Probably about, you know, 10 years ago, 8 to 10 years ago. Long enough for him to get into the force and work his way up and kind of pursue law and stuff. You know, that was kind of the straw that broke the camel's back, so to speak. Hey, PWB in chat, what's up? Just saw you joined us.
Well, maybe they have something on her. Maybe they're gonna give him back or something.
That's a
And
thought.
then let him work
Yeah.
stuff out.
Yeah,
They're just dangling her around.
like a ransom situation.
Mhm.
A lot of pieces still.
Possible. Yeah, a lot of missing pieces to this.
So if we go talk to these other two, Garcia and Tandy, are we gonna straight up ask them about Repin?
I doubt they'll spill.
I don't think
Yeah.
we'll do
That's
that.
and if people know that we're starting to ask, that might
Yeah,
not
we
look
have to
good.
be very tactful. Maybe we need to probably become friendly with them a little bit.
I
Give 'em
could.
junk or drug 'em, give 'em just say, you know, drunk lips or whatever the saying is. I don't know.
It's loose lips
We
sink
could
ships,
always-
but I like drunk lips. Drunk lips become loose lips that sink ships, maybe. I don't know.
We could always
we're-
pass it off. We could always pass it off as me just play my story. You know, trying to figure out who the fuck framed me and what they do, and then we go on from there. Ask a bunch of questions.
That could work. You would have
With
a better
him.
relationship with them because ex-cop.
Yeah, that would just be like, you know, the good old revenge story. I'm trying to figure out who the fuck framed me,
He should be
even though
sympathetic.
we know. Huh?
I said he should be pretty sympathetic to that.
Mm-hmm.
I hope.
Well, are we
said
gonna go
we-
crash your date?
Oh yeah. It was on a date.
Let's
I
go crash a
mean-
date.
I'm down with anything.
Yeah, let's do it.
We didn't get to eat nothing, so might as well make other people not eat anything.
Lizard loves company.
Well, you swallowed our dinner.
Yeah, you're the one who calls that, man. You don't get to bring a complaint. Mister, I want to throw hands and not use my words. Man.
Well, I say we, let's go crash this date then. I say the rest of us kind of hang back and let Ace kind of mosey on up.
Yeah, it might be overwhelming if we all bombard.
Yeah, that's
Give
true.
me a everybody based on looking at that social media post of him going out on a date and stuff. Give me everyone give me a perception roll.
Perception.
This is to see if you can even like pick things out of pictures to see maybe the location he's at,
Oh, yeah, right.
and then
Oh.
anybody that gets that, which is that'll be Phoenix and Looper.
Blech.
And Looper, Ace not so much, but Phoenix and Looper.
Nailing it, guys.
Yeah, you two each roll. Give me a 1d10, just a straight 1d10. I'm do a little rep check on this place, because you're noticing things about it. Now I want to see if you've heard of this place enough to put it together.
How do I do it? It's just a straight D10 roll.
I had my 2 points to
Yeah,
that.
if you go over to the left, there's that little 20-sided dice symbol and roll 20.
Oh,
if
there
you
it
click
is.
on that, then you can click whatever dice you'll see. Nice, both of you got a 4, and that's enough. I was just looking for a 5 or lower, but yeah, he's at this place called the Jade Cafe, and it's not too far from where you're at actually. It's in Old Japantown, but it's just a little cafe. They also have like a little dance floor. It's not that expensive, but it's also not that cheap. It's like the cheaper date night to look like you went somewhere nice, I guess, especially being in the combat zone. But that's where he's at. You've heard of it. You've picked that out with the pictures.
Well, yeah, do you guys want to head over there?
Let's do it.
Yeah, it's close by. Let's go.
I'm down.
No, we could also just stalk his apartment.
I was thinking maybe we could intercept him on the way out, but I mean, depending on how the date goes.
I love how they escalated from espionage to breaking and entry and then kidnapping.
Yeah.
We're just gonna stalk him.
Espionage, kidnapping, and cock blocking, possibly.
Yeah, I was like, if
Yeah.
he brings his date back.
Yeah, it depends on how this
Oh, he's not gonna get a call back after us.
Yeah.
Oy, okay. So he's
Yeah,
going in.
I can observe him and just watch and see
Yeah.
what we do.
Yeah.
True.
And I imagine this place has a bar. We could all just take a seat, keep an eye on him.
You can do that.
Yeah.
You get up to this place, like I described, small cafe, little dance floor. They do have a little bar, kind of a makeshift mix of all. It's not really a cafe, not really a bar, not really a dance place, but just a small place that's trying to do all that shit. You go in, it's actually pretty crowded. It's getting, it's nighttime, shoulder to shoulder on the dance floor. The bar is pretty packed, not a lot of seating room, but y'all can kind of post up and stand at least by the bar. There's very few booths and tables, people standing around as well. But based on that picture, I'm not even going to make you do a perception because you got the picture, you're in this small place. You totally see him. You see Garcia. And he has a booth. He's over by the front window. He's sitting with a young girl. They're just laughing. Looks like they already ate, and they're having a drink.
Good for them.
Bartender leans over. Hey, what can I get everybody? What's everybody drinking?
Oh, Ace.
Whiskey.
2 whiskeys.
The ladies?
Just water for me. I'm driving.
Ooh,
Responsible.
I'm feeling adventurous tonight. I want a whiskey.
I guess there's 4 whiskeys.
Whiskey's all around. All right. I like this group. She turns around and starts making the drinks, hands them back over, having drinks. Not much going on. Dude's having some conversation. Looks like they wrap up, over the course of the time of watching them. looks like a normal date night. After maybe another half an hour or so, they kind of finish their drinks. You see them kind of chatting, get up, and they're walking out front. Looks like they're standing out front.
All right. We'll see if he takes her back. And if he does.
We're gonna follow him back to his place.
Ellie, don't you moonlight as a driver?
I do. I am Uber. You're right.
You could give them a ride.
I could. So I'm not 100% sure how. Usually, like, they'll request, a driver, and maybe if I can intercept. If we had our net runner, we might be able to, or somebody who can actually intercept, who, requesting the car or whatever. But I like where you're going.
Could you give him a little scoopity call? Could you call Emma?
Yeah, you know what? Let me give.
Yeah, what we could do for the sake of Emma is maybe we could say, she goes out with y'all when you typically go on gigs. Because we didn't discuss this, I'll allow her to be there as if, you're on this gig, you're making plans. I would imagine she would be being part of this. But moving forward, you're going to have to let me know from now on. Let's just do it fair. So anytime you guys go on gigs, somebody has to remember to call Emma and be like, hey, come over. We're getting ready to go do a gig or whatever. Otherwise, you're not going to have a net runner. You're going to have to call from, like you would now. You'd have to call. You have to wait for her to show up, shit like that. But I'll allow her to already be there for the sake of defining this now,
Okay. Emma, maybe you can see if we can find a way to get them, if they're getting a ride back, that we make sure that it's my vehicle.
Yeah, I don't know that a restaurant system would be in charge of that, but if they did get any type of order, I could probably hack the agent, but I'm going to need a distraction or something to I got to get close enough to him. I'm going to need a distraction. I can maybe borrow the agent or hack it, but yeah, it's some type of distraction.
All right. Y'all have been drinking, right? How about we get some, maybe Phoenix, if you wanna, maybe just a little bit of a drunken disorderly outside, get them a little distracted, and then Emma can do her thing.
I'm on it.
You could do that. And also, Kali in the chat says, normally mean you don't know the guy rep if you roll too high. Exactly. That's why I've been doing rep rolls to see if they knew about the restaurant and things like that. You do a 1d10, see if it lands, their rep number or lower that they know. If it's higher than that, they haven't heard of them. It typically works that way. But in this case with this guy, Garcia, they already had the picture. They know it. It's a small place. There's no rep to figure it out. They knew who they were looking for, if that's what you were referring to. But I did want to clear that up. But yeah, you can do that. You all can step out. They're still standing out there waiting for something, it appears. What's the plan? What's the distraction? What are you doing? Emma is standing by ready to try to hack this agent or borrow it or whatever she's trying to do.
Well, I still have a bunch of food in my purse. Even though we went clubbing, I still didn't clean it all out. So I'm going to try to walk over to where they're at. And I'm going to accidentally spill my purse on the girl because she ain't going to like that.
Oh, okay.
And I have my acting ability, so I can roll that.
Yeah, do that. Give me some acting. I mean, no matter what, you're going to spill this shit on her. But how she reacts is based on how you're acting. If it seems legit or you're trying to pull something off. Okay, good. That was good. Yeah, you spill it on her, and she's buying it. The guy, Garcia, just like, oh, shit, what the... you stupid fucking bitch, really? Like, he's kind of coming across like a dick. The girl's just like, oh, shit, oh, honey, you've been drinking, huh? Oh, God, okay. Oh, God. She starts kind of like picking up your purse and things, like trying to help get you back to normal.
I said, oh, I still bless my own heart. Oh, my dear Lord. And I just keep accidentally and I keep stumbling over to his knees and keep bumping into him with my arm, just like,
Yeah, he kind of pushes you back with his hand, kind of holding you away, and he's just like, Jesus Christ, go drink some water or something. Are you drunk?
I have water. I'm loving it.
you see Emma kind of walk over. Oh, here, I'll help, and she starts like gathering things and doing stuff, and then you see her kind of grab this agent, kind of pickpocket style, and from the mess and the chaos going on, and starts messing with it. What's everybody else doing while Phoenix is trying to keep this going?
So I start cleaning up my car a little bit because it was a little messy from earlier, and I clean everything out. Once they give me I look to Looper and Ace and Cynthia. When he gives me the address, I will send it over to you guys, and we can meet there.
Sounds good.
That's good.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, Phoenix.
Oh shit! Which one of us gonna drive?
Yeah, maybe you guys need your own ride to get over there.
You don't have to get a cab.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to get a taxi.
right.
That's right.
We got that mo. We gotta use it.
She's a point.
Try not to take public transit here as much as I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, Furious George, Vampire Bites, thanks for the +2s for the players. Just players, remember you got a couple +2s to use when you want. Chat contributed. But yeah, you can do that. You clean out the car, you kind of get it ready, the rest of the team ready to call a cab if this all goes down as planned. Phoenix, what are you doing to continue the distraction?
I just keep still more spilling. Every time I put in, I accidentally, miss my purse. And then I just started looking at her. Girl, you are so pretty. Where'd you get this from? As I'm doing that, I'm kind of taking off her bracelet and putting it in my purse as I'm doing it, because I have that little silk hand. Because I think it's pretty.
Give me a stealth roll while you're doing that.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, let me get to my little.
Nice. Yeah, you just got yourself a new bracelet.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and while you're doing that, she just kind of like, as you continue to drop things, she's just like, oh my god, honey, seriously, just sit. I'll get it for you. Just relax. Stop picking things up. She realized like every time you keep dropping it. She's like, I'll do this. And the guy Garcia's just like, you fucking kidding me? Just leave the bitch alone. Like, Jesus Christ, she's wasted. God. It's right about then Emma kind of like stops doing whatever she's doing, and walks over to the rest of you, and she's just like, yeah, everything's good. They were calling for a ride, and Ellie, I got you in on it.
Oh, yes, you rock. Thank you.
Fantastic. Well done.
All right. Okay, so I'm gonna head over there. I'll meet you guys at the place.
I'll grab Phoenix.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try and grab Phoenix. I'm gonna walk over and act like, oh my gosh, this is where you've been. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. You get a few drinks. Here, I'll help her out. You guys hop in the car, get going. Have a good night.
Do you have acting?
I do.
Yeah, give me that. Since I mean, you're having a normal conversation, but you are somewhat lying, I guess, a bit. You know, you're acting it out. Good, nice. Yeah, it's believable. You seem like some girls looking out for each other on a drunk night out. You know, it's working. So you shuffle her away. She's like the other girls. Is like, okay, hey, your friend's here, honey. Just yeah. She keeps dropping shit. Here's her purse. Here's her.
Sorry, she can be so clumsy. I'll take it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Ooh, my food.
Garcia just kind of gives you all a dirty look. He just, Jesus Christ, rolls his eyes, turns back.
As I'm driving up to pick them up, as their ride is approaching, I'm gonna what I'm gonna do is turn my agent on. If I have an internal agent, and like call Looper and just leave the phone on so he can hear all of our like conversation and anything that's happening in the car while I pick them up.
Nice. And we can say, because I know Phoenix has an internal agent. Does anybody else?
I think it's an external in my case. Yeah, it's an external.
Okay. Well, anyways, anybody with internal, you guys are hearing it.
Oh no, I have an internal. Sorry. Yeah, I do because I have the audio recorder and all that
Nice.
shit.
Everyone
Yeah.
can hear this. Then everyone's tuned into this call. Looper's got it. If you don't have internal, you've got yours on speaker, Looper.
All right. No, I also have an audio recorder cyberware, so that can record audio to memory chip or my linked agent. So I'm going to go ahead and record this call.
Okay. Yeah, you pull up, Ellie, and when you pull up, they both kind of look in. The girl's like, "You my ride?"
Yep, that's me.
She looks at her phone. She's like,
Yep.
what name did you guys put in? Would you have put in Ellie? Would you have Emma put your?
Yeah, I would be Ellie.
Okay, yeah. She's just
Yeah.
like, oh, you're my ride. You Ellie?
Yes, and Garcia.
Yeah, he called it, but I'm the ride. He opens
Oh.
the door and she gets in and sits down. He closes the door and he leans in and he's just like, hey, we still on for next Friday or what? She's like, yeah, just give me a call. He's like, all right, I'll see you later.
Oh no, that's shit. That's girlfriend.
And then he does that and he's like, all right, I'll hit you up. See you next week. He just does that and then he just starts kind of walking down the street.
Guess the date didn't go that well.
And then she's like, yeah, you should have my address in there. It's not far from here. And it's an address right there in the old combat zone, which is just south of Old Japantown. A small apartment building.
Okay. I'll take her back and yeah, I'll be like, all right, and I'll say her address kind of out loud just in case. I'll be like, okay, we're going there to the old combat zone, and start driving her back.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for the sub, Dan. That's Dan from Sirenscape. What's up? Glad you could tune in. I'll be running their game tomorrow, so everyone don't forget, tune in to Sirenscape on Twitch tomorrow at 4 p.m. too. Watch that gameplay. Lots of fun. Yeah, so you got that. You're at least going to take her home. You'll finish the ride. You're not just going to kick her off a block away, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. You're heading to the address. You're driving there. While you're doing that, what's the rest of the team doing? You see Ellie drive off with the girl with this look on her face like, oh, shit, okay. You see Garcia kind of make future plans with her and start walking down the street. What's everybody else doing?
I nudged and I kind of be like, I guess you're up, man.
All right. Well, I'll keep the can I have, like, are the agents, like, I always picture an agent being like a smartphone, right? But if they're internal, do they have like a speakerphone function where they can hear what he's telling me?
Yeah, first off, let's remember that these agents are actually very futuristic flip phone style. If you remember the 2020 book, the image of an agent is actually a flip phone.
Oh,
just
shit,
a joke,
yeah.
just a joke. It's true. No, I pictured it's got to be a smartphone. It's got to be modernized. It can't be a flip phone. God damn it. Although they are bringing flip phones back, you see that with the continuous screen on. Anyways, okay, that's neither here nor there. Internal agents, you can. I'll say you have the option. I don't think it goes into those details. And thanks so much, Robert Tables, for all the gifted subs. I really appreciate that. That's badass. So cool. But you know, I would say this. Internal agent, you can speak to each other and hear each other without other people noticing or knowing. That's the whole point of getting that internal agent. But I would imagine it has the functionality of a regular agent. You can click it on speaker. You can do whatever you want with it beyond that. Yeah.
So I want them, because otherwise I would have, like, probably did something with the audio recorder and, like, record, send, but that would be kind of weird because it's linked to my agent anyway. Anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just so that, you know, you can keep your distance and you'll be in on everything.
Yeah, what's everybody else? Everybody's staying back and letting Ace kind of follow this guy. Everybody's following along. What's everybody doing? Just give me an idea, you know, what everyone's doing, where they're standing, how they're approaching, what they're doing as he's walking down the street. Cynthia. Cynthia, what are you doing?
I kind of look between everybody for a moment, and then I just start slowly but surely following him, but a good distance, but like following in the same direction.
Okay.
Calm walk.
Yeah, you're with me, kind of like drunkenly walking behind him.
Yeah. Should we do the arm hook thing? Yeah.
He hoeing. My bag of food and garbage that I picked up off the floor.
Is Ellie part of this is she making it a Three Musketeers arm hook, or what is Ellie doing?
I'm driving the
Oh,
girl.
that's right. And
Yeah.
Looper, what about Looper?
Yeah, I'm following along with them.
Okay.
You know, just keeping an eye out, and I can still hear, like, I mean, because we're still in communication with Ellie too, right? So like.
Oh yeah, you can hear
Yeah.
Ellie in the car.
So if I speak to her, like, yeah, only she can hear me. So I mean, I'd probably just be like, all right, see what you can coax out of her about this date. See if
Yeah.
any info you can glean from her.
Good idea.
But yeah, I just follow at a comfortable pace behind.
Yeah, you can do that. You're following Ellie. You hear that. You know that what they're kind of doing. And yeah, Vampire Bite says the internal agent and Chiron. Yeah, let's not forget that because that's to be able to speak directly through incognito. But I'll allow it for these internal agents for the purposes of what we're doing
I
right
also
now.
I also have Chiron.
Okay,
yeah, I
perfect.
think I picked that up as well.
Awesome, easy, even better. I don't need to bend the
My
rules.
entire cyberware is me looking at cat videos while people are talking to me.
Nice. That's awesome. Okay, so all you are following, you're going that route, you hear that conversation. Ellie, you know that's going down. You're taking her back to the combat zone. She's just sitting in the back fucking around on her agent or whatever. What are you doing?
I would make some small talk with her. Like, I'll start like, so, was that a big date? And I'll try to see if I can coax how she's feeling about, you know, this date overall and see if I can get anything out of her.
Yeah, give me conversation.
Sure. Let's see. Conversation. There it is. Ooh, can I use a +2?
Yeah, you can do that. Just keep in mind if you want to use luck after the roll, it's 2 times the amount of luck. I'll allow post-roll luck adds, but it'll cost you 2 times the amount.
Got it. So okay. So it's 4 total, basically.
Exactly. If you want to boost that up.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, she's responsive. She gets off the agent. She's just like, yeah, I mean, I like this guy. He has a good job. He seems cool. He always pays for everything, but I don't know, he's kind of a dick sometimes, to be honest. Like, we go out and he's like rude to the waiter, rude to the door guy, like rude to the taxi driver. Like, he's kind of a dick, but he's like nice to me. I don't know.
Oh, really? What does he do? Like, why is he so, like, what's his deal?
Well, he works for PD. I think he's in Vice, he said, but like, I don't know, probably just stress of being a cop. Everyone hates cops, you know, and they have to deal with all that shit or something, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I saw him kind of, as I was pulling up, like, yelling at that girl. It was like...
You saw that?
Interesting.
Yeah, that girl was wasted. She kept, like, dropping her shit, and, like...
Yeah.
I was trying to help her, but, like, he was being a dick. Like, see, you saw it. Like, see, he's like that. He's like that.
So are you going to see him again, or...
Oh, yeah. No, I've been seeing him. Well, I mean, like I said, he's nice to me, and girl, to be honest, like, he knows how to take care of shit, if you know what I mean. So, like, I'm cool with that.
Like take care of...
You know.
Oh. Do I know? Ellie's like...
I mean, you know what she means. I don't know if Ellie knows, but you know.
Ellie might not pick up on it at first, but she's still like, oh, okay. But, well, that's good. Do you guys, like, always go to the same place, or does he take you to other places?
No, I mean...
Like, anywhere nicer? Like, steakhouse?
Yeah, I think the nicest place we went, he took me to some, like, private party at the Atlantis at one point, which was cool.
He's got some good connections then.
I guess, but that was about it. Honestly, like, we just been hitting cafes and dance clubs and stuff, but...
Well, hopefully all goes well with you, and him, I guess, despite him being kind of a jerk. Do you, like, ever... I don't know, do you guys ever talk... This is where Ellie might be a little more prying than just, like, the small talk, where she starts asking, like, so do you guys ever talk about, like, his work or anything? Like, why it's so stressful?
Yeah, you can give me, you have interrogation, or, I could take...
Not.
I'll take persuasion on that, you know, because it's not just regular conversation. Now you're kind of digging a little, kind of a little more direction with that. If you don't have interrogation, I'll take persuasion. That's fine.
Okay. And I may add just another luck point to this, just because I want to roll well. Okay.
Nice. Yeah, she you say that, she responds instantly. She's just like, yeah, I mean, he's a cop, you know, if it's Vice or whatever he's doing there. I mean, I don't ask a lot of details about his work, but pretty sure that's where the stress comes from. I mean, he's mentioned a couple times when we were out, like, how work was stressful or pissing him off or something and putting in extra hours and stuff. But, you know, who doesn't complain about their job like that? I don't know.
That's true. I just wonder what kind of jobs he's doing. It's Vice, so it could be...
If you were getting shot at, you'd probably be stressed out too. Don't, like, cops have to deal with shit like that, you know? Like, I wouldn't want to deal with gangs and shit, you know?
Yeah, that's true. That's totally true. Well, I don't know. I hope that... Hopefully that, you know, his work-life balance isn't so bad that you can actually enjoy your time with him.
Yeah. honestly, like, girl, I think it's kind of that stress that keeps him on the edge that kind of, like, I don't know, helps him take care of shit. You know what I'm saying, girl?
You like the stress and shit.
Like that.
Ellie just like giggles with her.
Yeah, she kind of has one of those moments, and like, oh shit, girl, like trying to relate, little guy talk.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're getting close to her apartment. Back over to the team. You know, you hear all that conversation going on. You're following Garcia. Ace is up a little bit ahead of the rest of the group there, kind of leading the way. Yeah, he's going down the streets, normal combat zone shit at night. Everyone's kind of doing their own thing, going around into different clubs, bars, residences, things like that. But it's about that time. He kind of like cuts a hard right and goes down this alley. And it's an alley that looks like it cuts through to a possible parking garage.
I'll just pick up some speed, and before I lose him to the parking garage, I'll just say, "Hey, Garcias, wake up, wait up."
Yeah, let me bring up the alley here on roll 20. Just bear with me. Give me just a moment so I can pull tokens and stuff. But you come around to this alley. Shout out to Lion Banner Games. This is one of their 3D maps. It is not doing it justice. I assure you this is an animated map. Like I said, if we move over to Astral, eventually I'll be able to showcase those. But it has a lot of cool things to it. But you can at least see this is an alley, some garbage. You guys basically, let me pull some tokens out there too. When you're coming from this end of the alley, there's Ace.
Mm-hmm.
There's Looper right behind. There's Phoenix. There's Cynthia. Cool option tokens. And when you cut around this alley, you see... Sorry, I'm looking for... there's Garcia. Yeah, he cuts the corner, and he's heading at the end of this alleyway over here. You see the entrance, like a drop gate, and it goes into like a parking garage, and then off to the side here is some other sort of Japanese restaurant. And this side is going into the parking garage. But obviously he's heading that way down this alley. That's all that's at this alley. So he's either going to this restaurant or going to the parking garage. But he cuts his corner, heading down the alley. Ace, what did you say? What were you saying to him?
Hey, Garcia, wait up.
Yeah, he just stops and turns around and looks at you and just kind of surprised. He's like, oh, what? Takes a step back. He's like, do we know each other?
Sorry, didn't want to spook you. My name's, oh shit, what's my real name? Give me a second, I forgot my real name.
I forgot too, honestly.
Did I write down?
It was somewhere in my life paths, and now it's not there anymore.
Let me see. It's not on the sheet?
Yeah, no, I had a weird, like...
I know, I remember seeing it.
I came up with a weird, like, it's an Irish-Italian name.
Yeah, we talked about it on Twitter.
And it sounded like a cop name. Like, that was the whole point of it.
Damn it.
Wait, I'm scrolling up. No. Okay, that's when I talked to you about the lawman. Oh, yeah, Barry O'Connell.
O'Connell. I knew it was like an O something. See? That's funny.
Yeah, there had to be.
Yeah.
Name's O'Connell. I used to be on the force like you. Well, I mean, you're still on the force. I probably heard. I got kicked out.
Yeah, he kind of backs up a little bit. And just for the sake of order of conversations, actions, I'm not saying he's pulling a weapon, you're engaging in combat, but one thing as a GM that I like to do is have everybody do initiative. Even when it's just conversation and things like that, I want everyone to have equal opportunity here. So let's do this. Everyone click on your token, and then click initiative off your character sheet. But you got to click your token first for it to show up in the turn order.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna pull Ellie out here, even though she's in the combat zone. I'm putting her up there in the top left.
Okay.
So Ellie, you can click yours and do initiative as well.
Cool.
Just so we can get your actions and talk during all this too.
All right.
You know, you all are connected through the agents and stuff, so.
Where's that on that?
Yeah. See it.
Initiative, it might be under the combat tab of the character sheet, I think. I'm not.
It's in combat, yeah.
Yeah.
Combat. Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Got it.
One more.
There we go.
Or two more. Yeah. Cynthia
It's not going right for me.
and Looper. Click on your. Did you click on your token? And then look at your combat tab of the character sheet for initiative. Hey.
Hey, doubles.
All right, cool. Yeah, you say that, Ace, and he just kind of, like I said, takes a step back and he's like, hey, yeah, I don't know you. What the fuck's this about? Phoenix, what are you doing when this shit goes down? Oh, you're
Oh,
muted.
you're
I can't
muted.
hear you. You're muted. I think you got to go to Discord and unmute yourself, possibly.
I'm back.
Hey, we got Phoenix.
Since I don't have any weapons or anything, and my body's very low, I see they went around the corner, but I stuck my head like this. I'm just peeking, spin nosy and listening with my ears.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. So you're just kind of paying attention, not really doing much, but at least listening. Ellie, what are you doing? You just dropped off the girl, the date. She just got done. In fact, she gave you 5 eddies as a tip. She was real friendly.
Ooh.
She enjoyed the conversation.
Nice.
But you just dropped her off. You hear everything going down with your team back there. It'll just take you a few minutes to drive back there. But what do you
Yeah.
do?
I would probably just turn around and head right back
Okay.
to them. Yep.
You gonna drive normal, or you gonna haul ass to get back there?
I will drive faster than normal just in case anything goes wrong. I want to be there for them. So, yeah, I'll probably haul ass.
Okay, cool. So you're hauling ass back there, heading back. Let's see. We got Cynthia and Looper for a tie. So does any of you want to let the other go first, or do you want to have to roll for it?
Go.
Since I'm with Phoenix, I'll probably just kind of poke my head around too and try not to overcrowd the guy. No use in make him freak out by 5 people being there.
Yeah. What's Looper doing?
Yeah, he's probably going to hang out on the other side of the wall out of view, but, you know, he's going to light up a smoke and just keep recording on his phone, just getting as much of this conversation as he can.
Okay. Cool.
Or his agent, I mean.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Now, kind of. Let's go back over to Ace. I know I kind of skipped over, but that's because you had the initial
Yeah.
talk in there. But yeah, he responded that way, like, "What? I don't know you. What the fuck? What is this about?" Kind of backing up.
Yeah. Look. I'm not here to spook you or anything. I used to work in Vice, right? I got kicked out because someone decided to be a little shit stain to me. And they basically undermined everything I did. They had me go for whatever, that's not important. I'm trying to find who's that little fuck and where they live. Because there's something rotten in Vice. And I might not wear the badge anymore, but I still owe loyalty to a bunch of the guys. And the gals.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I never seen you in Vice. I've been there for a while now. Like, when were you? What? When were you? Who do you know on Vice?
Well, I mean, I know Benny, Chief Reppin.
Give me a persuasion roll.
Probably other people that I don't have names for in my background. Persuasion?
Yeah, but let's
I
say you
am
can at least
going-
name a couple people that work for the PD.
I'm going to put all 2 points of luck that I have into it. Because I have shit luck. Oh, and I got a 17 plus 2 for the luck, so that's a 19. And then Vampire Bites just gave me a plus 2, so that's 21.
Yeah, you say all that, and he kind of like backs up, and he's just like, "Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, people you're like, I mean, yeah, okay, I know the chief. He's like, yeah, this isn't adding up, man. I don't know who the fuck you're talking about. Nobody on Vice named Barry and shit. Like, what?
I said, yeah, he might not be working for Vice.
Or Benny, sorry.
Benny, yeah. Listen. If I ring you my old badge number. If I give you my old badge number, can you run it?
So what the fuck do I want your badge number for? You man, what? Get to the point. What is this about? I don't even fucking know you, man.
There's a cancer in Vice. I'm trying to figure out who the fuck framed me and made me lose my job. I know you work for Vice. I got you on your day off. I didn't want to go knocking at the precinct. Because, that would have raised suspicions. Like I said, I'm not here to spook you or anything.
Man, fuck you, man. I don't give a shit about your job. He's like, I don't know you. I don't give a fuck about you or what you're doing. He's like, just leave me the fuck alone. He kind of like turns around and starts walking towards the parking garage.
I think I'm just gonna shout out, is that what it means to serve and protect?
Yeah, he stops and turns around and he kind of like takes a step towards you. And then he kind of opens his jacket, showing his heavy pistol. And he's like, who the fuck are you again? What is this?
Name's Ace. And I think you're part of the little shit stains that are ruining the whatever good name the NCPD could have had. You don't want to draw that gun here.
Yeah, he pulls out his gun. He pulls it into his hand, arms himself. And he just says, you know what? I think you're about to find the end of your life, buddy. He's like, you're fucking around a little too much, and I suggest you walk away.
Would I have time to draw quickly enough to shoot him in the leg? Or in the chest? You know what? Just center of mass.
Yeah, and before we get into a possible action, because you're already kind of engaged in this.
Yeah.
Let's go back around Phoenix. You see all this shit going down.
Phoenix is like, oh Lord. She starts taking off her heels, so she's about to have to run. Cause you guys don't understand. I don't get hurt.
Yeah, and Ellie,
running.
Ellie, you hear all this shit going down, and you're still hauling ass back. What is your luck score?
It is 4.
All right, give me a 1d10.
Okay.
Let's see if you're lucky enough while you're hauling ass to get any bad attention from this. Obviously, you're combat zone. It's not like PD's around giving tickets out and shit, but you are hauling ass around.
A 4.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. You're hauling ass. You're actually getting back towards the area where the team is. You're just about in the area. We'll say next time around you'll be able to park and get out and kind of rejoin the team.
Update Looper, like, if this is getting ugly, I'll be there in just a few minutes.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, it is getting ugly, girl.
Yeah, next round you'll be there, able to pull up, whether you're getting out or picking up, whatever you're doing. You'll be there next round. We'll say.
Cool.
Cynthia, Looper, what are you two doing?
Cynthia?
I'm gonna pull out my weapon and turn the corner and point it at the dude.
Okay.
Distract him enough time to let Ace pull out his weapon and maybe, scare him a little bit.
And Looper?
Yeah, I mean, I round the corner, but I've got my hand on my gun, but I'm not pulling it out yet. I just simply call out the address of his girlfriend, and then I just, I'd like just rattle off the address that was given to, and I just say, like, does that sound familiar to you? I'm gonna talk now.
Yeah, you can say it. Give me a persuasion roll. And then what I want to do here also, while you're doing that persuasion roll, if Cynthia and Ace, if you can both re-click your token and give me initiative now that you guys have pulled weapons and you're engaging in action with Garcia.
All right. 14.
Cynthia, 11.
11.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Looper, you say that out, and Garcia kind of like, dirty looks in your direction, and then just raises up the his gun and takes a shot off at Ace. Do you have a reflex at 8 or higher? Are you able to evade, or is this a distance thing?
I don't think I have the reflex to, let me check. No, I have a 7 in reflex.
Okay. No problem.
Come at me, bro.
No.
It'll just be a 13.
Didn't die on session 1.
Yeah, he shoots and hits.
Cred.
Second shot misses.
Oh, wow. Mister's taking 2 shots?
All right.
6 points of damage. So yeah, it takes a shot off, and you get hit in the chest. Do you have enough SP to stop that?
Yeah, I have 11.
Nice,
Remind me again, do you ablate armor if it doesn't go through?
No. Only a blade if damage is done. Yeah, so just a thud to the chest, no damage even comes through. And second shot whizzes past your shoulder. And who is next? Ace. Yeah, over to you.
You made a mistake, Garcia. Now it's gonna hurt. And I'm going to shoot him.
Okay, and when he did that, by the way, his move action, he just took a step back. Took a shot, took a step back.
All right.
But yeah, give it to him.
What's his, I can just roll and you're gonna take care of, like, range and stuff?
Exactly, yeah, I'll handle the range.
Awesome.
In this case, it's contested. He's got decent reflex here.
Oh, 17.
Nice hit. Give me damage.
16 with double 6s.
Yeah, and just doesn't take a lot of perception roll here, but you can just very obvious. You can see he's wearing leathers, but he's out and about on a date. He's not wearing armor and shit, So that damage was pretty hefty.
And that's a double, so I guess crit.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, double 6s.
Oh,
I got
awesome.
4,
Hell yeah.
6, 6.
Crit injury. Nice. Lots of damage, an extra 5. Hold on a minute. Let me do this math.
Yeah.
That's great.
I don't see any buttons for crits on this.
Yeah, no,
one,
just
though.
give me a roll 2d6. I need
Just
to add
2d6?
it. Yeah, I want to add it to the macro, but I've got the chart here. I can just do it.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah.
3.
3. Oh no, that's for head. There's to the body. Dismembered hand. The dismembered hand is gone, and you drop any. I'll say yeah, and your death penalty is up to 1. Yeah, you hit the hand that's holding the gun.
I was gonna ask if I could. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
he drops his gun. I'm gonna give you that one because that was such a good roll. And yeah, he drops his gun. His hand just literally explodes off, blood splatter, and he even screams out like "fuck." You just dismembered him. Cynthia. Wait, is that rate of fire 1 or 2? Do you have another?
It's a rate of fire 2, but I'm not fire another bullet. I'll just say, you want to talk now?
Okay, Cynthia. You see that horrific shit just go down. What are you doing?
You're muted.
Oop, muted, yeah. Boom, players, another
There we go.
plus 2 on the next roll, thanks to Kali.
I'm actually going to, in case he gets a smart idea, try and grab the pistol with his other hand. I'm going to kick the pistol away from him.
Okay, what's
Try
your
and keep it away.
what's your move stat?
My moveset. It's a 6.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll allow that. You can move 6 squares over there to at least get next to him enough to kick the pistol away. Where are you kicking it?
Over towards Ace and Looper and them.
All right, give me an athletics check.
Okay.
Let's see if it goes where you want it to.
I hope so.
Good enough, yeah. I was just looking for a 13. Just super simple. Yeah, you kick the gun. It slides right at Ace's feet. And yeah, what's the just for the sake of streamlining, because obviously this combat is engaging. It's going down within seconds. What is what's Phoenix doing during this, and Looper?
Well, I'm just getting out of the way, backing out,
Staying
and I'm just
behind
looking
you.
if any cops are coming or anybody else looking down.
You see Ellie
Yeah.
pulling up. Ellie's just about pulling up, is what you see. And you know, people walking around and doing stuff, which you notice, you know, a handful of people walking by are kind of like when they heard the gunshot, you know, but like it's combat zone. No one's really giving a fuck.
Yeah, I'm acting like them, like I'm not part of that.
What's Looper doing?
I mean, like, yeah, after Ace says that, like, you know, you want to talk now, like, I stroll up, you know, kind of, and I was just like, I mean, we were going to talk. Now he's going to spill.
Yeah,
So-
you can move your token too wherever you want to walk.
And then he also, like, he's also going to, I mean, he's not going to take a shot off, but he also going to, you know, pull out his gun so this guy knows that, you know, he's got 3 guns on him.
Yeah.
And he's unarmed.
And Ellie, you just pulled up. You're pulling up to the alley, and you see your team doing that. You see Looper pulling out a gun, Cynthia standing by this guy, this dude kind of holding his arm, and blood's, you know, squirting out. He's just looking kind of shocked. You see Ace standing there with a smoking barrel, and you see Phoenix out in the street just acting like she ain't see shit.
I will keep the car running. And I am going to get ready for us to, like, I want to get in an advantageous spot where if everybody kind of needs to pile in, we can just, like, get out of here.
Okay.
In case this gets really bad.
Yeah, I'll say you can kind of pull into the alley, but a little cocked.
I'll, like,
so yeah,
yeah,
if you need to pull out. Yeah.
I'll make eye contact, yeah, with Phoenix, and so she knows I'm there.
I start running towards her. I'm coming.
Phoenix hops in. She's like, "Let's go. Let's go get something to eat. Good luck, guys. Bye. Bye." Yeah, you pull up. You see all that go down. Phoenix kind of walking over to the car. Looper says that, kicks the thing. Ace holds his shot, kind of says what he said. Yeah, the guy's screaming out and he's grabbing his shit. He just takes another step back, and he's just kind of like arm up, and he's just like, "What the fuck?" He's like, all right, come on. He's like, "What the fuck? What do y'all want?" And he just kind of noticing Looper and Cynthia, like he's realizing it's more than just this one fucking guy now, and his hand just got blown off. It's like you see his mood change. He's taking y'all serious now.
You got anything to tourniquet this?
Oof, I don't.
Check my bag.
Oh, I'm asking him mostly. I don't want us to use any of our shit on him.
I had handcuffs. Would that help? Well, he's missing a hand, so I assume not.
Yeah, he's turning white. He kind of like takes down to a knee, and he's just like, he's like, fuck. He's like, my belt, tie it off with my belt, fuck.
Yeah,
whoever does that, give me a first aid check, by the way.
I could do it unless someone stops me. I only have the like base 2 points in it.
I do too. Yeah, I don't have much in any guys.
11.
Yeah, you're doing a horrible job. It's still he's still bleeding. He's not stabilized. But you know, it's not like he's dead or anything.
No. It's just
You know.
you're gonna want to go to the hospital very quickly. So the sooner you tell me everything that I want to know, the sooner you can be seen by a medical professional.
What the fuck do you want? Jesus Christ!
Chief Reppin.
Who all works with him?
Wait, hold up. And then at this point, that's when Looper's fucking camera comes out of his shoulder, and he's like, all right, now talk.
He's like, oh fuck. He's like, you're making me fucking sign my death warrant here, guys. Fuck, are you kidding me?
Why is it a debt warrant? What's going on with the chief?
He's like, I'm not going against the chief. I'm not going against PD. He's like, fuck. He's like, oh, you might as well kill me then. Jesus Christ, are you serious?
All right, listen. Vice is a bunch of shit. We could probably do better elsewhere. You stay in Vice, you're gonna lose that cute girlfriend of yours. Do you know why I know that? Because they did the same shit to me. Twice. Fudge. There's like stuff inside my fake smoke. I shouldn't actually inhale on it.
Oh,
Is that-
God.
no.
Is that one of those nasty fake cigarettes?
It's like cotton balls inside. They're like
Oh. Because we have those fake cigarettes for filming that we have to use like on set, and
I
they're
was trying
so
to find
nasty.
them.
They're so nasty, dude.
God.
I forget what they're called, but they taste like a fireplace smells. It smells like a burning paper and wood, and like it is so gross. So gross.
No. Like I don't want to smoke inside.
Yeah.
Because,
house and everything and hoping to sell it at some
Hey,
point.
if you were dedicated
So-
to cosplaying this shit proper, you'd be smoking, my friend. This is bullshit.
I know. I was actually looking for a vape.
And it should be real
like,
cigarettes. You should be addicted to nicotine. I want dedication to this game. You get
Method
dedicated to Cyberpunk Red.
What makes you think that I'm smoking nicotine in those cigarettes?
Cannabis.
You know,
Crack,
2077
meth, something.
California. Come on.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
listen.
you say all that. He's just even before you can finish that sentence, he kind of like stumbles back and like, I mean, pathetically trying to get up to his feet and stumble towards the parking garage. It's a shitty attempt at trying to get away. It appears. It would require somebody nearby, Looper, Cynthia. Someone would have to try to like grapple him, a little brawling contested role. Ace could run up and grapple him as well. You're close enough.
My my brawling is terrible, so I wouldn't.
I have brawling. I'll give it a shot.
Okay, go for it.
I'm gonna give it a
He's
shot.
at a
You know
definite
what?
negative here.
Here.
Okay, yeah, you just got to beat a 16.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, he kind of you try to grapple him up, and he kind of, you know,
I lost to the one-armed man.
some of the blood. He's a bit slippery, you know. He's covered in blood here. He's fucked up, but yeah, he slides
I
out
really
and
hope
keeps kind of stumbling towards the parking garage. Anybody else
I
want to
think-
do an attempt here?
Yeah, if nobody else wants to go, Ace's, training will kick in, and he'll just say like, "We got a runner," and he'll just run him down.
Okay, yeah, give me your brawling. Unless Looper
'Cause
wanted to
you're
try, because Looper was right there too. You could.
Yeah.
Nah, Looper.
You're just gonna let me do all the work.
Oh, I didn't realize your brawling was also a 2. My brawling's a 2.
And they say chivalry's dead.
He's the worst.
Hey,
Shoot, you
and
can't
yet,
fight.
and yet Cynthia's the one with a crush on Looper, right?
I
And thi-
know.
and
he's
this
such a
is how he does
trash
you.
can. I know, dirty every time.
All right, yeah, give
Gets
me
me
your
involved in the job. I don't want no money.
brawling, Ace.
All right. Oh, come on!
No, he slides out of your grip too. This dude's wet. He's covered in blood. He's wiggling out. He's kind of in panic mode. Stumbles another square away. And I'll move Ace over here. You know, everyone's a little bit closer trying to grapple him, but he is stumbling away. You can tell he's in pure fear mode at this point. He thinks he's gonna get killed. You know.
I'll give it a
If
try.
he keeps trying to run, he's gonna die. He's gonna lose.
Yeah, go for it, Looper. I crit failed. This might be it. Yep, 8.
I mean, yeah,
Nice.
and Looper
funny-
got like.
Yeah, Lawman tries to run him down, fails, but the media somehow grapples this dude up. But yeah, you get him. You grapple him. Everyone else kind of fails. He's sliding through. You're able to kind of grab him up. He's just in panic mode. He's just like, fuck. He's like, all right, God damn it. He's like, fuck. Oh, fine. I'll tell you what you want to know. What do you want to know? Fuck.
Everything and anything. Who's working with him? How many people are involved in this?
Look,
Is it
I
all
don't-
Department heads or only a few department heads? What do you know?
Look, it's just Vice. I'm with Vice. I don't know much more, man. We get orders handed down. You know, Reppin just
What kind of orders? Come on, talk.
Reppin tells us when we got to give shit up, man. We go to a bust. We bring the shit back. Only 10% comes back, you know, to be honest. Like, man, Reppin tells us where we got to go. We got to bring the rest of shit we confiscate to other locations and give it to other people.
What are Reppin's eyes set on? What's the next? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead first.
Where's the next bust?
I don't know. It's when busts come up, man. Like, you know how it is. People call in. We have a bust. We go do it. There's nothing on the books right now planned, but you know, a bust comes in.
So, you don't have your eyes on a specific gang or anything?
No, not right now. I mean, right now we're watching incoming routes from nomads pulling shit in, just looking for hidden contraband. That's kind of the next thing on the table, but there's no leads on it yet. But you know how it is, man. Like, shit goes down a bust, we get called, we got to go do it, and that's it. We go do it, and, you know, like, only about 10% of what we get comes back to PD. You know, the other 90% of whatever we get, we go and we drop off where they need us to take it. We go give it to people.
Good. Where'd you drop it off?
It's always a different place, man. It's always
Big question.
you know, there's like a few different places we go. It depends.
Give me
I'm gonna
details.
We're gonna need more than that.
Well, I'll crack my knuckles.
Did you have anybody have more of an interrogation thing? You guys have,
I
you know,
do.
you've intimidated him, you've persuaded a bit, but I think an interrogation to dig on some info would be good.
Oh, that's when, you know, cracking the knuckles comes in.
Perfect.
So, I guess it's time to get the VAD cuff out. 23.
Oh, shit.
23.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Oh, actually 25 with the plus 2 from...
Holy.
Oh yeah, from
Yep.
chat. Yeah.
He's gonna start wheeling. Poor
yeah,
dude.
you crack the knuckles, and he kind of like stumbles back, and he's just like, God damn it. He's like, come on, man, no more pain. He kind of like holds up his arm, bleeding. He's like, I'm fucking dying here. He's like, God, what? Okay, what do you want to know? What do you want to know? Fuck.
Location of all the places you dropped off your stuff. Want to know who else is in on it? Who are the regulars?
These are the two places that I've dropped to, man. We've been here a few times. Here, he gives you like, you know, a couple addresses.
And, where's dispatch and all that? How's that handled?
Dispatch doesn't know shit, man. I mean, it's just I
not
think
a
it's
big
cut
thing,
cut off at Vice, man. Like, you know, we go do the bust. Reppin tells us, hey, drop off here. We get the address. It's usually one of these two places for me on the past few. We take the shit there. We meet up with some guys. We give them, you know, a majority of what we got. We take the last little 10% back to PD and call it a night, man. I get a sweet bonus and it's done. He's like, look, man, I'm not causing the problem. I got to deal with it as it's happening, man. Like, fuck.
Yeah, you're just part of the problem.
It's like, fuck, man. Like, what do you want me to do? God. I'm trying to survive
Right.
here, man.
So are we.
Look, I told you what you need to know, man. Let me get out of here. I got to get to a hospital.
Hold up, sir. I need you to do one last thing before we let you go here, okay? I need you to look right at this camera. Okay? Say, my name's Garcia. Say it, sir.
Yeah, my name's Garcia. Fuck, man.
And I'm a crooked cop.
Yeah, all right. I'm a crooked cop. There, you happy?
There we go. This camera goes back into his shoulder.
Yeah, he just kind of
We got all
slumps
we
down.
We got all we need, boys.
He's like, it's not even me. He's like, fuck, man. All the shit we get, it goes to some other guys we drop off, too. He's like, fuck, man. It's not even me.
Who that? Who comes to pick it up?
I don't know. I don't know who they are. Just fuck, man. Just some guys,
What
man.
do they look like?
That's-
Yeah, okay, more. Guys, okay, guys. Suits,
Yeah.
armors, weapons.
Fuck, man,
They coming in AV. They coming in helicopter. Fucking boats.
They roll up in a truck, man. They speak Russian. I don't know what they're saying. I don't know who they are, what they're doing. That's all I know, man. Just some guys speaking Russian in a truck. Fuck.
Ah, there we go.
Better. Look at him use his big boy words. Hey.
Hey, before we get out and we leave you to your bleeding and shit, Garcia, you're left or right-handed?
He's like, well, fuck. I was right-handed, asshole.
Okay, cool. Just checking.
See him take care of his girlfriend now.
Oh, jeez.
You stole my punchline.
Well,
Beautiful.
Or drinks.
4 drinks, yeah. 4 drinks.
No. That reduces it by 1. Like
Nice.
that's cool. We still have the address of his lover, right?
Yep.
Like his output. Okay, cool. His input. Okay, cool. So we ever hear about you ratting us out to the NCPD, you know what's gonna happen, right? We all have to survive.
Fuck, man. I'm not... God damn it. It's cool. I'm not saying shit. Just let me go, man. I'm fucking dying here. Everybody give me a human perception.
Yeah, crap.
Damn. That was crazy. It's like
I
15,
have a.
15.
Oh shit! I forgot to add my voice stress analyzer.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, me too. I have one too. Oh man.
So does
Same.
Phoenix.
So do I.
Everybody has a
Yeah.
voice stress analyzer. Everybody gets a +2 to
So
this
22.
roll. Wow, yeah. Across the board, everyone can tell that when he says, "It's cool, I'm not gonna say shit, just fuck, I'm dying here." Like, he's lying.
He's lying. Ooh. Ooh. Bad
I'm
news,
bad
bad news.
bullshitting.
Out of game question. Do I still have contact with my uncle? The one who's the other exec?
Remind me, did we, was that a bad relationship ended? How did that end?
No, she just kind of moved away from him, wanted to do her own thing, didn't really leave on bad terms.
Oh, yeah, then you can always contact. Still family, yeah. What is, fellow exec, what does he do?
He is an exec for let's say power company.
A power
Like a
company?
Small scale power. Yeah, small scale power company.
Okay, in Night City or out? Where is he?
Out of the ways a little bit.
All right, let's say he's down in Los Angeles.
Okay, that works.
Let's say that. But yeah, you have a relationship. You can give him a call.
Give my uncle a call. Bling, 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 bling.
Cynthia, hey, I haven't talked to you in a while.
Hi, uncle. How you doing?
Good. How are things in Night City? Why are you calling at this hour? Everything okay?
Uncle, you would not believe the day I've had. Okay. So I run into a little problem. Now this guy here, very much so a liar, very bad dude, crooked cop, threatened me. Do you think you can send a couple guys to take him, have a little chat with him?
Oh, honey, I don't usually get involved with that sort of stuff. I wouldn't want to. I mean, are you in danger? Do you need help? Are you in danger? I mean, I'll help you if you need it, but I'm not. Honey, I don't want to get on the criminal side of activities here.
Oh no, we're not trying to do anything criminal. He's just not very nice guy.
Well, have you
But
maybe
friends
call
help.
the police or somebody? Is there something? Do you need help?
Policeman. He's awful. He just threatened a whole bunch of my friends. He threatened everybody. Pulled a
He
gun on
shot
us for
me.
no reason.
Look,
Yeah,
honey,
he shot my friend.
Yeah, there's not much I can do, and I can't get involved on that side. I mean, if it helps, we're family. I'll wire you 1,000 eddies right now, some creds. If it can help you in some way, maybe you can hire security or an investigator or somebody to help you. Or if you're in danger, I'll help, but I can't get involved with any criminal activity, honey. You know, I'm running my business here, and things are going well. Right then, your agent dings, and you see 1,000 eddies credits appear.
Thank you. I'll be okay.
I hope it helps, honey. Just anytime. And if you come down to LA, hit me up. We'll do dinner.
Oh, that sounds lovely. I would love that.
All right, be safe.
You too. Bye.
Oh, you hear that, Garcia? Sin was trying to do you a favor. She was gonna have someone take you out to the farm upstate. Too bad you're gonna have to die in Night City.
Look,
Would have been nice.
please, come on, people. I told you everything I know. I'm not gonna say anything. My lips are sealed. Key thrown away. Fucking dying here. My blood's on your hands. My blood's on your hands. Let me go.
I mean, that's because you kept trying to run away.
I mean, what
I'm trying to get to a hospital.
Okay, I need to check my empathy and shit because. Yeah, no, I'm at 4.
It's a bit cold.
Yeah,
Borderline cold.
but he's a crooked cop. He's part of the problem. I'm gonna shoot him in the face.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna
Wait, what are you gonna do
roll
with
for
the
that.
body?
You know,
I know what to do with the body.
He's right there. He's so wounded. I'm giving you that. You can describe it.
I'll need a white sheet, like a bed sheet, red spray paint. I'm gonna need probably just something from the construction site. Like not big steel beams, but something that can support the weight of a human. And I just summarily shoot him between the eyes.
Yeah, while you're saying that stuff, he's just kind of panicked. He's like, "Wait, what are you doing? What do you need? Come on, just let me go." Like he's kind of catching on that it's about to happen. And pop, instantly, right between the eyes, head pops, crumbles to the ground. This dude's done. And like Rook, our own looper here in chat says, he needs some help.
I actually want to string him up.
Oh
with,
my god.
With the bed sheet, like
this is getting a little dark for me too.
As a sign.
Damn.
No, I just want basically to send a message, like in the first Batman movie, except that his is gonna be saying, ACAB on it.
Okay. I don't know. Let's say if you want to do, I'm not even going to do luck rolls. There's enough of you here. I'll say that you're able to find at least enough cloth, fabric, or trash in this alley or in the car. Someone's going to have something. It might not be exactly a bed sheet, but you have something.
Yeah, no, it's
something
just
to make it work. Yeah.
I want to send a message to the NCPD that like someone knows.
Exactly. I know what you mean. Okay. So what does it say exactly?
Oh, ACAB.
ACAB. Oh, okay. All right, perfect. You do that, kind of prop up the body. Anything else to be done? Okay, he's propped up. Ellie's there with the car running. Phoenix is already sitting in the car. Cynthia, Looper, and Ace. You just saw Ace set up the body, leave the message. Y'all getting in the car too?
Cynthia needs a moment to contemplate her own existence.
Sorry.
Had any any filming of that besides us filming ourselves doing? Y'all filming yourselves doing that? Did anybody else see it?
Yeah, I'm not even gonna do a perception because earlier I kind of covered that at least a little bit. Some people noticed gunshot earlier. Other than that, everyone's carrying on about their business. Usually, especially in combat zone, I mean, if somebody sees someone in an alley, they might assume they're getting mugged or doing a deal or a sex worker or something. I mean, everyone minds their own business for the most part unless they have to get involved. So like no one's really fucking with y'all. No one's videoing. No one's come down this alley. Now, if this was in a nicer district, maybe it might go down a little different. But you are in the combat zone. Shit like this happens often.
All right.
So it appears no witnesses is what I'm saying.
I just want to make sure. Oh no, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just saying there was no cameras by that restaurant.
Oh, okay, yeah. Give me a perception check. I know.
I'm all the way. Oh.
Yeah, you're looking for security cameras. Just got to beat a DV-17. If there are some, you'd have to beat a DV-17 to see if you see them.
Let's see.
Yeah, not noticing any cameras in this alley.
Well, that's good, I guess.
A lot of crimes we just committed today.
Yeah.
I'm in the car.
So what's everybody doing? You getting in the car and taking off, or standing around? What's everybody doing?
Get out of Dodge.
Shall we head back?
I'm heading in the car trying to get the blood off.
Yeah. Like, don't get anything, Ace. We should probably get you a mat to sit on. Just don't get anything in my car, please. Thanks.
Well, there's definitely some blood in your car now, Ellie.
Oh,
Ace,
no.
Ace has some definite backsplash.
No, but look.
Blood is to clean
worst,
up.
I'll walk home.
Can I just wire her $1,000 from? Can I just wire her $1,000 for clean the car?
Now I gotta explain this. Why there's blood in the car when I take it to the place. Oh.
Ooh.
When I take it to, I get it cleaned weekly. So.
And yeah, well, and remember, you got that nice pull-in garage at your firehouse.
That's
you can always detail it yourself.
That's
inside
true.
Casually.
Yeah.
I do it.
Hose it out.
Yeah, Ace, you'll be in charge.
Yeah, it's my bad. it's okay. I went a little too. But I also want to know, like, out of game.
Yeah.
Is it okay? Because it's not like I'm trying not to go into like respect lines and veils and everything, but I think a situation like this was not necessarily talked about in session 0, and I just want to make sure that everyone out of game is like, that's probably the worst that you're going to see of Ace. ever.
Yeah, I think we did cover, general violence and stuff like that. It's
Yeah.
fine, and general gore, as long as it's
all
not
good.
towards, like, children, animals. I think we went over stuff like that. But also keeping in mind, as we play, I really appreciate you saying that, bringing it up and checking on it. At any moment, if we're ever playing any session in the future, at any moment, anyone ever has a problem with anything going on, just raise your hand and just be like, hey, I'm not digging this scene or something, however you want to do it, and like we'll get it and we'll brush over it, and then after the session we can talk about it or whatever and make sure we avoid shit like that in the future. If we did miss any things, you know what I mean? Everyone's flexible and real nice, I feel. We can always have open conversations about stuff, But yeah, I think that was fine. And if anybody did have a problem, just send it in chat after. But I think general gore should be fine, Ace. But yeah, is everybody everybody's in the car, a little bit of extra blood in Ellie's car. Where's everybody headed? What are you guys doing now after this? It's late night now. Super late.
Back home.
Yeah, I definitely want to shower.
Yeah.
I did not. Ugh.
All right, cool.
Yeah, it's been an eventful day, so I'll take everybody back.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, you do that. You get in the car, everyone's a little bit worn, a little bit sweaty, a little bit bloody, smelling a little bit like gunpowder thanks to Ace. And yeah, a little bit worn out from a day of running around and doing what you got to do to try to gather clues and information and shit. You head back to the firehouse. We'll talk about what that home base will be called in the future. But as you're pulling up, one thing you notice is on like the second floor of your building, you can see some type of like flashlight or light moving inside the building, in the windows. You can see some type of light or movement coming from your building as you're pulling up. And we're going to end the session right there.
Oh, oh great. Oh, great.
God damn it.
Who's in the house?
Who's in our home? Who forgot to lock up?
Yeah, wait a second. Have we just left the door open all day?
Oh, fuck.
It was that hole.
Oops.
I mean, you fixed the hole, but no one did mention locking the door.
That's true.
Oh my God.
And Vampire Bites in the chat just says, I keep meaning to add a safe word token for my players to use just in case. That's a great idea, instead of raising your hand or something. Maybe in chat, let's discuss some type of safe word or something. Yeah, and then in chat on Roll20, which is where all of us will see it more than Discord because when we're on video, it's hard to see it. In chat Roll20, maybe anybody ever has a problem when a scene is happening or something, just put it right there in the chat, a nice capital X or a bunch of X's, something that so the rest of us can notice. And if anybody does notice, maybe bring it up so the rest of us notice in case we're not noticing. I don't know if that made sense, but I like that idea, Vampire. That's a good idea. A nice safe word. We'll come up with that in chat just in case. But yeah, we'll leave it right there. We'll leave it at that little cliffhanger. You guys at least tracked down Garcia, got him to spill the beans. Luckily, Ace had some good interrogation. You were able to find some people on the criminal side thanks to Phoenix with Yakuza, the Sanguinetti family at least kicking in some money. You got another 1,000 from Cynthia's uncle randomly from calling him. That was kind of cool. So you're getting closer and closer to that 8K too. That's good. You did pull up to your base though to see somebody creeping around on the second floor. Something going on there. And we'll see how that turns out when we get to the next session. Anybody watching, just so you know, we're doing this as a monthly session. We're going to try to do it on the last Wednesday of every month. However, next month, me and my beautiful wife Valerie, who plays Phoenix, we're hired to go work a film. We're filming all the month of May. So we're taking May off. That also goes for the Sirenscape stream that I'm doing tomorrow. That's weekly. After tomorrow, we're taking a month break off that as well, obviously. During that month, I think Sirenscape's going to run a bunch of reruns. For us, I might just focus on other GM stuff. I'm hoping maybe as characters, maybe Looper, we can do a little media write-up or something. We'll do some fun things to keep the buzz going over this next month, and then we'll get back into it in June. I think June, we have enough weekends there. I'll work it out with Simon. Tracy, you as well. I know you're a fellow streamer. Maybe we can get a couple dates in June to make up for May. And if not, we'll do it in July or sometime soon. We'll try to make up for lost time. We'll always try to make sure we nail it. And that being said, in the future, if we do hit a month when either of you aren't streaming on the days planned or something, we can slide in an extra Wednesday any month. I'm always down to do that too. That'll be fun. Other than that, everybody in chat, thanks so much for joining us and contributing ideas and doing the little +2 bonuses. It's a lot of fun to have chat as part of the game. That's one thing when I started Cyberpunk Uncensored, I've always, communicated with chat and encouraged them to contribute ideas and names and just be part of it. And now we've got that little +2 going on. I have some other ideas I'm going to add in, but I really love the fact that everybody's, jumping on board with that idea and part of it. I think it's a lot of fun. Before we end the session, let's just go around the table one more time and let everybody kind of, plug yourselves. Let everybody know what you do and where they can find you. For me, obviously, I'm the founder of Cyberpunk Uncensored. You can just go to cyberpunkuncensored.com. You'll see all the links, all the free assets, all the cool shit I do. Check all that out. Show me some love. Make sure you subscribe and follow to Cyberpunk Uncensored on Twitch and on YouTube. I'd really appreciate that. But yeah, Tracy.
Hello, everybody. I'm Tracy. I am known as Miss Magitech all over the internet. I stream a lot of tabletop RPGs all over, so feel free to give me a follow. I stream at twitch.tv/MissMagitech or on Twitter at Miss_Magitech. And I'm streaming just about every day nowadays, so feel free to hang out.
Oh yeah, yeah, and just like on our Session 0, which everyone should go watch that. It's on the YouTube. Cyberpunk Uncensored on YouTube. Look for Session 0 for Team Veritas, VRTS. But in the description on that, and when this goes to VOD, any of our videos go to VOD, in the description you'll see everybody's Twitter handle. Anybody watching our stream, please go follow all of us on Twitter. So you see all the cool shit all of us do, and we can always, stay in touch. Will.
Oh, you're muted.
Oh, muted.
Muted.
Hey. Yes, I am Will, and you can follow me at Billy Huddles. It's pretty much it. Not streaming, but hopefully soon.
And you'll see all of us hanging out on the Cyberpunk Uncensored Discord too. We're always in there as well. Naomi.
Hi, I'm Naomi. You can follow me at Twitter at MadLastMcGee. I don't stream much, but I might get into it. I've been having a lot of fun with everybody. Nice to be here.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you definitely have to now. You broke the ice. You're a streamer now. You're officially,
I don't know how I feel about this.
You might as well embrace it and lean into it. Learn to love
I do play
it.
a lot of video games. I might as well make some use out of it.
Oh yeah, awesome. Simon.
Oh, hello! I'm Simon at Wandering DM. Thank you so much for setting up this game, Rob. Thank you so much to all of the other players who sort of allowed me to indulge in a bit of violence tonight against cops. I stream on my channel pretty much all the time. You can find me on twitch.tv/wanderingdm. I try to post whenever I go live on the Cyberpunk Uncensored Discord, but I am bad at social media, so sometimes I forget.
You do.
But I know. But also lately, I've had a string of bad things happening, and I had to cancel a lot of streams in April. But that's probably all in the past now. So nice. If you want, we stream some D&D, Scion. We stream, of course, Cyberpunk Uncensored on Friday evenings. And we are starting 2 new shows on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Wednesdays is going to be a horror Wild West campaign called Into the Breach. And on Thursday, I'm starting the Simon Cinematic Universe with a big superhero-themed multi-medium project, basically the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but as a TTRPG, so we're playing superheroes.
Nice. That's awesome.
That sounds fun.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. And anybody, he's doing that horror Western themed thing on Wednesday. You can totally go tune in and check that out. It's not gonna conflict with our Wednesday because when we do our Wednesday, he's gonna be here with us, not doing that one. So on Wednesdays, you can totally show Simon some support during his streams, and then on our monthly Wednesday, come back over here and still show some love. So that's awesome. Valerie, and I'll remind you your new Twitter because I know.
I remember it.
Yeah, exactly, because it's so new. But she made a public Twitter. It's just cyber_Valerie.
It's me.
And you're always in Cyberpunk Uncensored channels and stuff too.
Yeah, I'm always poking my head and jibber-jabbing with everybody when I'm at work. I sneak off and go do that.
Oh yeah.
get back from doing the movie and everything else, I'll be back to VR streaming. So you guys can check me out doing that. So I'll let you guys know when that's about.
Oh yeah.
I am a hoot to watch.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that. Me and Val run VR Live, Virtual Reality Live. You can see the fan page and on social media. And we were streaming that all the time. And we're going to get back into it. We got the new rig showing up Friday. We're going to be pushing another VR headset system so both of us can stream at the same time. Maybe in VR, we'll be hanging out. You'll be able to tune in. Be a lot of fun. Anybody else out there in the Cyberpunk community, if you like VR, you have a headset, you're into that, join us. We are putting together a bunch of friends and a whole team. We're going to stream under the Cyberpunk Uncensored brand, but it's going to be all VR. It's almost like real life Cyberpunk in a sense of net running and shit, I guess. But it should be a lot of fun. So anybody interested in getting involved with that, hit me up. That being said, I had a great time. I thank all of you for playing. I thank chat once again for joining us. We're going to, like I said, get back into this in June. As soon as I lock in the dates, I'll be posting it. It'll be on the Cyberpunk Uncensored calendar, and then we'll all start promoting it. That being said, thanks so much, and we'll see everybody next time. Take care.
Bye.